Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next session of the Mariguard Mercenaries. Before we go anywhere on our adventures, let's go ahead and give our players an opportunity for a point of inspiration for a recap. What was that?
Just ambience.
Okay.
Sorry to disappoint Emily's legacy, but I'll do my best. We opened on the ship that we were given by the Copper Mask peoples from Hidden, and the crew was helping us get to our wreck site so that we could swap ships and get on our way. And everybody had a little bit of downtime as we coasted the coast to get to our crash site. So everybody did a bunch of stuff. I know Sylvie summoned a crab from the scroll of Find Familiar that Dura gave her, and she named it Secutius Jr. And she asked Spring for help on that. Spring made her do a little dance. And she got some Lear lessons from Ken. And Doll worked on the Poisoner feat. And Griffix talked to Dura. And Doll, I think, just observed Dura besides the Poisoner. Is that right? Just kind of took in his vibe.
But yeah, I think got a read of who it was.
Yeah, but Griffix actually talked to him and learned a little bit about him. And Spring worked on her, I think it was the gunner feat, one of the gun feats, and didn't do very well. But she bonded with Shuffle, the gunner on the ship that we were on. And what did Scythe do? Can you remind me? Sao? Can she hear me?
Sal's muted.
I was trying to remember.
Okay.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. It was something.
Scythe did something. She was working on something. I just can't remember what it was.
Working on something. I would have to look it up.
Yeah, that's fine. You didn't accomplish it completely, so it's fine. And then we landed.
Landed.
We landed on the shore.
Yes.
Right?
And?
Yeah. Oh, it just seemed like you didn't believe me.
No. Yeah.
You're like, you landed? Uh-huh. Okay. Anyways, we got there and we were talking to Juno, Captain Juno, about our new plans where we're gonna take this ship and they were gonna help us load up our buried Banasite crates until they realized it was Banasite, and Captain Weatherly was like, this is some expensive goods you got here, and Ken was like, are you gonna die over it, basically? And he was like, bet. And then a fight ensued, and it was actually quite a difficult fight. It did not go in our favor right off the bat, but we managed to pull it around, and I think Ken and Sylvie went down and Griffix went down, but he did that coffin come up with his warlock or his sorcerer feature, which is pretty cool. And we got some treasure. We got a gun. I think Spring has the fancy revolver, and there was some armor. I don't remember which, the father or the son who got it.
Or the Holy Ghost.
And Sylvie talked to the crabs and found that Laquarius, the son of Secutius, had perished at the claws of... I literally listened to this session today. It was something crazy, I don't know, Iriakis. Must have been. and convinced the crabs for one last hurrah. We got some other magical stuff. There was some ointment. Griffix got it. Rod of not moving. Immovable rod. Spring got that. Some poison for Doll. I think that's it. We fed the crabs. Oh, they brought us our stuff back. All of our packs had been found. It was great. And we have not shipped off yet. Or talked to the remaining crew of the crew that tried to kill us. But that was where the session ended. You're welcome.
Right. So well done. You've covered the big sweeps. So you do earn a point of inspiration.
Scythe worked on driving proficiency.
A water.
that is what she did.
To be
Sorry.
fair, you would not work on driving proficiency for land vehicles here.
That would be silly.
On a boat, no,
No.
that would be silly. And she
Anyway.
did okay, but not all the way proficient.
Right. So we hop back over to the shipwreck where the fight occurred. The fight is over, and I believe that you guys were going to resume loading the barge.
Yeah, but now we have to do it ourselves, and
Oh yeah.
if there's two of us that aren't that strong.
You do still have Captain Juno and First Mate Beaks to assist.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the old dwarven merchant Silvermane is not too hardy, but he'll assist where he can.
I mean, Scythe and Sylvie got it. And Spring's actually quite strong, I believe as well.
Don't worry about Spring.
Oh, okay. Who?
Exactly.
Can I
Sylvie
use
and Scythe.
Move Earth to just slide the boxes close to the barge?
That'd be really cool.
You can mold earth one crate, kind of like conveyor belt it, but it's moving 5 feet around.
But you can take a box.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can handle a box all by yourself, but it is
That's
just
sick.
one box at a time.
Love it.
Okay, this is not... We don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing this. Sylvie and Scythe, just roll me athletics, each of you. You can have advantage because of all the help from everyone else.
Great. My first roll was a 15. My second roll is also a 15.
Okay?
Ken's one of those friends that come and help move, and they pretend like they're helping, and they're not really helping.
They're just kind of like
Just hang
lifting light
out.
stuff.
And then eat some of the free pizza.
Everyone knows that guy.
Yeah.
2 17s and I rolled 2 8s. Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Okay. It takes you maybe like 20 minutes to get all the crates up out of the soil and onto the boat. Finally, when all the boats are loaded up, Captain Juno looks to your group and she says, "That was finely handled. We are going to be all right when we get to the main ship, eh? It's not going to be a problem that we had to kill the captain that they had."
I
Is
mean,
it?
nothing
I don't think we have to tell
Ken
them.
can smooth over. What? They weren't coming with us originally, right?
Yeah, they weren't coming with us. We don't have to tell them.
So what are we going to do with them, Ken?
We just leave.
Yeah, the crabs can eat them.
Leave them for the crabs.
What? The living people still on the ship?
What
Well, no,
living people?
they knew that the for
At
all
least
they
the
know.
gunner is left on the ship. Shuffle? She
Aw.
wasn't in the
Yeah,
fight.
no, but the plan was that they would get off the ship and hike back.
Yeah, they're going to see the corpses,
hidden.
guys.
I mean, they probably heard the fighting. Like,
You might be misremembering the plan.
Who?
probably.
Which
Yeah, it's
one?
been a while.
My recollection was that they were gonna we were gonna swap boats.
No,
No.
We were
Our
gonna-
boat is busted. They were going
It's
to
busted.
give us the boat we sailed in on, and then they were going to walk back to Hidden.
Yeah, that was the plan we were told.
That
There are
was the
still
crew that was with you that you just killed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The crew still on the ship are going to remain on the ship.
Oh.
Do you think they can see this though?
Can
Ken looks
I look
over to the
out?
ship. Yeah.
It's not that far.
Really
yeah, you're
curious.
There was
The
gunfire.
battle was
It
probably
is
not so
raining. That
looking.
can limit visibility.
Oh, that's true. And
Yeah.
Sure.
sound.
Maybe that was
I'm pretty sure
thunder.
there were
We're just going to
gunshots.
lie to these people.
I don't think we have to lie to them.
Oh, there was
covered
gunshots.
in blood.
Oh shit, there was gunshots.
No,
You're
listen,
right.
listen,
Okay.
listen.
Look,
And also,
we fought. They lost. They can stick with us, or they
I'm
can
sure they respect the pirate code. Like, we're the captain now, you know?
walk the
it's
plank.
not the code.
That's my line.
We just killed those dudes. Like, if they want this smoke, we'll fucking kill them too.
Oh, hey, you want to be the captain then? You want to run the ship?
No, it's all yours, Juno.
You sure?
No, yes, I believe that you would probably manage it better than I would.
Not decades of experience then.
She doesn't even
Your
have
ship-
decades of life.
I'm not 10, thank you. Your ship was the first ship I had ever been on.
All right.
Okay. Are you older than 20?
Yes,
Are you older than 24?
maybe.
Are you older
I
than
don't know.
25?
I haven't picked yet. She's definitely older than 20. I think we should just tell them what
we should
Doll
tell
said,
them.
like, you can fight us or you can join us.
Yeah, we're cool if you're cool, and if we're
Yeah.
not cool, then I'm sorry for your family.
Could we
Ugh.
just offer letting them off the boat?
Yeah,
they
that could be an
decide,
option.
You know, right?
That's
Yeah,
part
that's
of
sort
our
of the middle
cool.
ground between we murder you and you work for us.
Can I maybe make a suggestion?
Is that Dura or
Sure.
It's Dura.
Silvermane?
It's Dura. In my experience, when the tides of command change, the men don't much care who it is that is in command, just so long as they're taken care of. So,
Yeah, that's true.
if you find... We killed their first mate, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
If you find their most senior officer, likely Gunner Shuffle, talk to them, be honest about it, and see how they handle it. And if it's rough, then we deal with it.
Yeah, and also taking care of usually means also getting paid. So maybe we want to find out from Shuffle who the paymaster is.
If they're still alive.
Right.
Uh,
yeah.
Who knows the captain? So
The old
that's her crew now,
right.
Yeah.
if they want to be.
But anyway, yeah. So we got a plan. Thank you. So let's go talk to Shuffle and see how we can work this out.
Great idea.
All right,
Yeah.
all aboard the rowboat then.
Reasonable, Dura, but that was kind of what I was saying, but you made it sound a lot more,
British.
you know.
I didn't mean to take the wind from your sails.
No, that's fine. Just saying I wasn't like advocating killing everybody when we got to the boat, you know.
That's a relief. And you all, I assume, slowly begin making your way onto the rowboat.
Yeah.
I'm not taking... You can do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, if anyone does anything else, please speak now.
Wait, what else is there to do?
I
It
don't
makes it
know.
sound like there's something to do.
That you could
Sand
do
capsules?
anything.
There's always some. You could jump. You could suddenly do jumping jacks. Like, but no,
You could
I
kill
think
Juno if you wanted. You could do anything
No!
you want.
Oh,
that would be awful.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
I don't know. Like, Juno's like, what the hell? I'm right here.
Yeah, Juno doesn't hear what God says.
Oh.
So... There's a wall
That's
there.
good.
okay.
It'd be a little weird if she all of a sudden was like went Joan of Arc.
I would... Yeah, there's enough voices in my head. I don't need a split personality.
So anyway, I moved my character onto the boat, or I tried to. and I ended
We're gonna
up
move.
under the boat.
We're gonna move to another scene. You don't have to worry about.
We'll go together.
Okay. The rowboat sails out to the ARN Detica. As soon as the rowboat arrives next to it, ropes are thrown down to tether the rowboat to the side, and the lesser crew begin making their way down to assist in hauling the cargo up. And
It's like that's a good sign, right?
no one seems to be looking or asking any questions. The crew's just milling about, gathering up the crates. No one asks any questions.
It's a good sign.
Smart crew.
So, where's Shuffle? Oh, yeah, where's Shuffle right now?
You look up and Shuffle's leaning over the deck and is just watching as crates are being connected to these ropes.
So Ken will, get off.
Yeah.
He doesn't stay to help attach things or.
Okay.
I love how you had to make a point that Ken does not help.
Ken
So
doesn't even know what he would help with. Attaching things? I don't know.
Why
Bye.
would you attach the thing? I don't get it.
so Ken, I'm gonna say for sake of argument, you're the first one to get off the rowboat and up onto the deck.
Yeah, he probably is.
As you do, Gunner Shuffle, this all-black cat, looks at you and says, "I heard gunshots."
Oh yeah, we should probably talk about that, but we should probably talk about it in private in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
All right. Okay. We should probably wait for the rest of my friends. Get the stuff stored away. You don't mind?
Whatever.
Cool.
So we all, in a couple minutes,
And Ken will
pile
thumbs
into
up
the-
down to the people in the room in the boat.
What were you
so we
saying? Rick?
file into the captain's quarters.
Okay, well, okay, first, the cargo is hauled up onto the boat. It gets stored away. The cargo, the crates, all 8 of them, are secured, but a couple of the crates do appear to be a little bit damaged. And as that happens, do you guys try and do anything to hide its contents? There are 2 crates that you can tell what is in it.
Yeah. Let's can we face the damaged parts to each other?
So there is an extended period of time where the crate is being lofted up the side of the boat.
Oh,
So there's
I
no
can't
way
do
to
anything about that.
you could maybe magically disguise it or cover it with a cloth or try and distract people.
Oh,
let me
yeah.
get my shit
I've got
back.
minor illusion. That would help with the situation.
It would.
That one.
You could use that.
I'm just looking to see if I have some. So I'm going to do that, and I believe that takes concentration. I'm just trying to find my character sheet. I know it's around here somewhere.
I hope so.
Oh, yeah. The party. The graphic.
While you are finding that, do me a favor and also tell me what your spell DC is. Like spell save DC.
16.
Thank you. Okay, so you're going to cast Minor Illusion to try and disguise the fact that these crates are filled with Banasite. It's simple enough to do. Let me read this real quick. Okay. I'm going to roll, just a general roll, like no one is like examining these crates inch by inch, but some of the crew do have sharper eyes than others, so there's a chance someone might notice. Never mind. Don't worry about it. The crates are pulled up and then placed into the hold of the ship. No problem, no questions asked. Finally, once the rowboat is basically lifted up onto the side of the boat and put into its hooks that keep it secure as a lifeboat, the Dedica is ready to sail. And Captain Juno begins giving orders to the crew and all the deckhands to get the ship moving. As that happens, Gunner Shuffle is kind of following you guys around until you have that conversation. So,
All right. If we're ready to sail, let's have that conversation.
okay, so you pile into the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
All right.
Ken will lead the way. Ken is quick to get out of the way of sailors doing their jobs.
Leader.
Okay. Never wanting to be tasked with something to do.
Well, he's more of a hindrance than a help, so getting out of the way is always good.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I won't.
But also not wanting to be tasked with something to do.
Of course. Okay. As you all kind of pile into the captain's quarters, Shuffle's the first to speak up.
So, the crew's going to ask. So, I figured I'd ask first.
Right.
There was gunshots.
Yeah, your captain is dead, as is your first mate.
First
Um,
name, not my
Start
captain.
with that. What?
Oh, he's not your captain?
He's
I thought he
a
was-
captain. Well, not anymore.
Yeah, now he's a corpse. Not to speak disrespectfully of the dead, but I did tell him if he attacked us, he was gonna die. And, he decided to attack us.
Okay?
He thought that our cargo was more valuable than his life, and I don't personally think so. I think lives are important, but that is what he thought.
Okay. Well, not really our problem now,
Okay.
but it could come up later. So,
Yeah, I would suggest that you don't tell your crew that the cargo is important or valuable. Um, what I would suggest is that you tell them that the captain shot at a, hey, what's that thing that we killed back on the island?
Courser.
A courser. There was coursers on the island. We got into a fight with a courser. Just let him know that.
tell them there was trouble with a courser.
Yes.
And we killed it.
And we killed it.
Okay.
Because we have
With your
done that.
captain. I suggest this because, look, I value lives. I think lives are important. And I don't want your crew getting the wrong idea.
Okay.
And, throwing their own lives away like the old captain did.
Well, okay. I don't care. What's gonna matter is you know who you're sailing with, because the crew that's on this ship, they're, like it or not, your responsibility now. That's part of the deal.
Wouldn't it be Captain Juno's responsibility? She's the captain.
She's the captain, aye, but you're the guards of the ship.
I mean, yeah, we're not going to let anybody get hurt unless they throw themselves into getting hurt, like the old captain did.
I don't care what he did, okay? It
I
wouldn't matter
know.
if he's alive or not. Right now, we have a cooper, we have a carpenter, we have 2 medics, we have 4 deckhands, and we have 4 just sailors. If any of
Okay.
them fall apart, one of yous is going to have to take up their slack.
Yeah, we have some people with some skills,
Okay.
but we're gonna do our best to protect you, and you guys are gonna do your best to get us to where we need to be safely, and
Yeah, this isn't supposed to be my problem.
I'm trying not to make it your problem. Don't worry.
I'm going to go talk to that weird little kobold that follows the centaur around. From what I understand, they're the first mate for that captain, so we're going to tie in and get that sorted out. I just wanted to know what happened. I regret asking. Okay.
I'm sorry. I could have lied to you, but
I kind of wish you had. Look, we don't
I
care.
will next time.
Great, thanks. We don't care what the cargo is. We just care that we get there without dying.
Okay. The captain did. So I would just not like to run into that again.
Okay, not all sailors are the same. They were pirates. We're sailors.
Okay. Someday we should sit down and discuss the difference.
Nope.
And
Oh.
and Gunner Shuffle just like looks at the rest of you and nods and then goes out the door.
Damn, I really want to know the difference between a pirate and a sailor.
Someone else will answer you, Ken.
Damn. I just want to, if I ever want to write a sailing song, I feel like it's important information. Damn, I could just make it up.
Yep.
It
Okay.
has to do with criminality.
Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know who's a sailor and who's a pirate? I couldn't tell you Captain Weatherly was a pirate versus a sailor.
Once their knife is in your back, that's when you know.
That would make a good lyric.
Not a moment
That'd
too
make a
soon.
good
Writing it down.
writing it down.
So, for the moment, as the Dedica begins taking its course, and what you've told the truth to Gunner Shuffle, maybe Shuffle will deal with that, maybe he won't, who knows. But the ship is underway. You have some more downtime for this first day before we start rolling encounter rolls and how your voyage goes. Is there anything you'd like to do?
I guess I'm gonna keep kibitzing the sailors trying to learn vehicle proficiency sail.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom check.
Okay.
Oof.
Woof. That's not very good.
No. No, it's not. You have a lot on your mind. You're like trying to pay attention, and you're just not. You're distracted. You're thinking about trees.
Trees are pretty cool.
Yeah. You failed it by 5, so
The ship's cat is very distracting.
Hmm.
Weirdly enough, it's also named Selkie.
could be.
I mean, if you did that, there are probably actual selkies, so that might be
That is cool.
a problem.
Griffix, is there anything you're doing?
Well, I was thinking that maybe I had asked Scythe if she knew how to swim, and that distracted her.
Mhm.
Like
Oh,
the
sure.
Does she know
You
how to
need-
swim?
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you would be buoyant.
Well,
I thinks about this.
She has
I
a built-in
know-
flotation device.
You've swam before. It wasn't a problem.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know how to swim. I am very heavy. These two
Gotcha.
facts exist together. She looks a little confused, but she doesn't elaborate.
Gotcha. I'm going to be hanging out with Dura if he is up for company.
He doesn't mind. He basically is trying to stay out of the way of the sailors at all times. So he's being quiet and minding his own business. Sometimes he's painting, sometimes he's writing. When you are loitering nearby, he'd make small talk with you.
Is there ever a time where the sailors could benefit from a mage hand with 60-foot range?
Are you
Either way.
proficient in water vehicles?
Let me check. No.
I don't think you would know how to help them.
Well then. Okay.
Ken is this time also going to hang out with Dura, so he's at some point going to wander over, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Do you have something you guys want to talk to him about?
Yeah. He wants to know his whole history and his opinions on politics.
Woo!
All of it. Okay.
And what war was like.
And what is it good for?
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Well, he's like.
How do you ask that question? Just tell me your
Like a-
politics.
No, he's gonna do his casual small talk where he tries to like just find a story. He's gonna be like, "Hey, how's it going?" So, death sucks, right?
Good start.
Sad we had
Great
to kill
opening.
those people.
fucking elves.
Death sucks, right? Can't relate.
I
I'm living
almost
forever,
I almost could.
I guess.
Okay. I think Duro would be confused. I guess.
You must have seen a lot of death in the war, right?
Unfortunately, I do, yes. Was there a... Are you... Can I help you?
Just talking, just chatting, you know? I've never lived through a war myself. So I'm curious about your experience.
You might want to consider yourself lucky.
What caused the last war? Like, do you know?
long story short, a group of powerful cultists expanded their venture by exalting a demon king. They managed to get hold of a vast amount of forces through the promises of power and using, well, necromancy and the newfound technology of creating forge mines to create an army upon which the
So
forces...
you were fighting undead and forged mines?
And dragons.
And dragons. How did they get dragons on their side?
That was part of the Demon King Nagora's forces. He was a dragon demon.
Oh,
And he could
damn.
control them.
Man.
Created an entire cult known as the Prismatic Tithing.
Crazy.
Hmm.
And did you fight a dragon yourself? Like, did you...
Few.
A few? Wow.
It was a war effort. And they were the enemy. I mean, I wasn't going toe-to-toe with one, blade in hand. I had forces and we worked together.
Did anybody, like... Seems like there was a lot of dragons involved.
There were groups of adventurers and mercenaries that, well, gathered up arms and fought them themselves. I realize you are Mariguard mercenaries. They did have a few teams that were joining us in the effort.
Oh, interesting.
It was a war that was fought on many fronts throughout Aurelia, Terracona, and Trident. All of it came to a head in Hope's Shores. So, I'm sure you've heard of that.
Well, how did it come to a head? What happened?
The Dragon King Nagora, well, Demon King, broke through the Well of Dragons in Hope's Shores, a massive construct that led down to the abyss itself.
He broke through, what was it called? Sorry, the Will of Dragons?
Well,
Well. It was like a real well in the ground?
no, it was a massive stone structure, hundreds of feet across, that could fit dozens of dragons side by side as they spilled out of Anth into the air.
Oh.
It
It
was the stuff of nightmares.
sounds pretty, though, too.
Oh, in a horribly catastrophic way, yes.
Okay.
As if one
Yeah.
was looking at the apocalypse and considered its beauty.
I mean, sometimes you have to find the beauty in everything, right? No? Okay. Just me.
That didn't
Don't worry
come
about
to mind.
it. Understandable. So who fought him in the end? Like, was it you standing there?
The Aurelian Golden Forces, the Draconis Inumine from Terracona, the Drake's Guard, Meriguard, every forces we could gather up. The remains of the Forge Mine workshops had come to our side from Ceres. Quite a lot of allies grouped together, all anchored by the Thunderhead, a individual airship flown by mercenaries. I think it was originally Ceresian, but they headed off Nagora as he rose from the ground, and together we managed to push them back and re-banish the beast.
Oh, so he just got banished? Nobody actually killed him?
You can't kill a god.
You could try.
Nope.
Okay.
To kill a god, you'd
Wonder
have to make everyone on the plane forget they existed.
Is that how you'd have to kill God?
Yes, because if anyone remembers their name, they gain power from that remembrance, so they won't die.
But like,
You can grievously
and
injure
even
them.
immortal people can die.
But they are not gods.
So you literally can't kill God. There's no...
There are ways to permanently injure them. There are ways to bring about destruction so that they are grievously wounded to the point where they will be unable to act.
But to truly kill a god, you must make everyone forget they ever existed.
Interesting.
Do you have a problem with a god in particular?
No, I was just curious.
I would understand some of them can be quite persnickety.
No problems. The guy was just thinking, like, if you can make a god, because there's been gods made,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't kill a god.
It's kind of unmaking. You have to unremember them, because you make a god by willing them into existence. A great number of people, either thinking of one or praising an individual until they ascend.
Mm-hmm.
To kill one would be doing the opposite. It's much more complicated to control people's thoughts than to just stab a thing until it's gone.
Yeah. So I assume that there's been gods killed before, or unmade.
None that I remember.
But then we can't know their names, because if they've been unmade, we don't remember them, right?
They would not be dead anymore.
Interesting. Sorry, I was just curious. Would you ever want to be a god if you could?
No. No, thank you. I've handled enough responsibility in my life. I don't think godhood is something I'd be comfortable with.
Okay.
Also, that's the sort of thing that's thrust upon you.
How did you get to this hidden after this whole war?
Well,
Like, you confronted a demon king,
yes.
were involved in his banishment, and then you get to hidden?
It wasn't quite that direct. I had loyalties to King Strong in the Arm, and they did not serve me well. It is my opinion that the old king was assassinated, and any who was kind to him, or he was fond of, was seen as an enemy to the new regime that's coming. So
Who was the new regime? Was it like his nephew, or?
No, a noble trading merchant family led by Ease Demerick.
Oh. Interesting.
Dangerous fellow. Now the king. There was a king's moot in the center of Aurelia, and, well, many nobles who would have had another say about the matter were waylaid, delayed, or denied entry into the king's moot for one reason or another. Lost paperwork, confusion, all very much seeming to be intentional incompetence in my eyes. And so East Demerick was elected into the monarchy, and it's not been pleasant since. As that happened, I was put into hiding.
Who put you into hiding? Yourself, or?
I think you know who. Our friends below. The copper mask.
Oh. Ken writes down copper mask.
You probably shouldn't.
Pinches the bridge of his nose. People you were working
He's been
with.
taking notes, by the way. He's been taking notes. Oh, well, interesting. Do you ever plan to go back and involve yourself in those politics again? Like, if this guy is as dangerous as you say.
What do you think we're doing?
I don't know.
Taking him back.
We are traveling eventually to Shorewatch, where I will be escorted to Auga City, the capital of Aurelia.
Ken's here just to play the soundtrack for the mission.
Our work, this whole situation where you are here with me, part of the deal with Copper Mask was...
Yeah, I knew we were taking you back, but, like, so your plan is when you get back, you're gonna confront this king?
Not right away. There is a rebellion stirring in Auger City. People who are not happy with Demerick. It's my goal to lead them.
What? Why do you care who sits on a throne?
I don't. But I do care about a king that is forcing neighboring countries that have been at peace for centuries into killing each other over bannicite and material wealth.
Okay. Do you involve yourself in politics like often?
Not as I
Do you
have.
find?
It does seem to keep happening, though.
Hmm. I wonder if that's just what happens if you get involved in politics. You just have to keep getting involved.
I do find it very difficult to tear myself away for any real period of time.
Well, thank you for sharing your story with me. I appreciate it. I don't know that.
I figure with this escort mission happening, you should know.
Thanks. Who ended up banishing the Demon King?
What do you mean? Who did the actual deed?
Yeah.
I believe it was at the hands of a group of Mariguard mercenaries.
Like a group?
Yes.
That doesn't really make for a good song. What if I just say you cast the banishment?
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I just want to throw out there that it does, a merry band does roll off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the imagery. It's not the lyrics that's the problem. It's the imagery. Like.
If it helps, they called themselves the Nightfalls.
Nightfalls. No, I think I'm just gonna say that you did it.
And that is where this misinformation all goes.
Yeah, but the imagery. You have like
It's much more important than the truth.
one lone man standing up against the Demon King.
It wasn't.
Okay. No, I understand. Thank you, though, for...
Right. I'm sorry, the reality of history is not what you wished it to be.
Ken says thanks for the disappointment.
It's okay. Ken is gonna go write a song where it's just Dura banishing the Demon King.
That's just gonna be propaganda for Dura.
Every time someone brings it up,
Whether
he'd be
you
like,
want
no.
Oh, that's not what happened.
He's gonna know. He's gonna look back at this moment and be like, that fucking bard.
Sylvie, did you have something you wanted to do?
Yeah.
What is it?
In evenings and nights, she would, for the whole trip, would keep coming back to Ken to learn more about the Lear. So there's that.
Okay.
And during the day, at least once, she would like to tie a rope to like one of the wooden aspects of the boat and just like hold on to the other end and just toss herself overboard. And just kind of get dragged.
Is she swimming or surfing? I must know.
Getting dragged. She might like tie it around her waist and just kind of like let it pull her.
There are going
She's
to be
just
certain...
enjoying the ocean.
Sure thing. There's going to be times when
after-
the ship is moving very quickly that you will just
Yeah,
be
it'll be
like
fun.
stuck cartwheeling behind the boat.
Well, she would like, become aerodynamic at that point.
Become aerodynamic, okay?
Yes. She would
Sure.
aerodynamic herself.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Sure. You don't have to roll anything for that. You just do
Get
that.
someone to make you a surfboard.
Doll.
Maybe she invents water skiing.
Yeah.
Doll, is there anything you like to do?
I mean, he would probably work on the poisoning again. How long is this journey? You said a couple days.
It's going to be the journey up is going to be about a week.
Okay. Yeah, he would work on the poisoning feat. Like I said, I am proficient with the
Okay.
kit. But
We're just handling the first day right now.
Okay,
because
then no.
there's no encounter
Then all he
rolls for
does-
today.
right, all he does on the first day is feel kind of like burned that there are people out there that get to be like half demon and half dragon, and he's a half elf. Just like
He's half
staring
something
out
shitty.
at the water, listening to Ken and Dura, and just being like,
Doll's like, I'm gonna make myself a fucking god.
it's like I could have been so much cooler.
Is Dura an elf? I forgot. Is that
Dura is an
Yeah,
elf.
he is.
fucking elves?
Okay.
Hmm?
Griffix, is there anything you're doing?
I got to be part of the whole conversation of how Dora became a god.
Yeah, you were there and heard it. He's not a... Oh,
Right.
God.
How he fought that thing himself.
Banished it.
Is Ken's
And-
plan to forcibly turn Dura Adelon into a god against his will?
That'd be so funny.
You know?
No, please
It'd be
stop
funny if
worshiping
it
me.
worked.
He's so humble.
Good God. Okay.
Good.
Like the opposite of DOS.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. This first day of sailing away from Huldrift aboard the ARN Dedica goes by quietly. The seas are calm. There's a steady wind. The ship is making good pace. You all, you can all take a long night's long rest.
Hooray.
Yay.
I love spell slots.
Smite slots, you mean?
Meh.
No, I use speak with animals a lot.
You do. Smite slots and crab slots. Okay.
Crab slots.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave that one there.
Okay. For the next day of travel, I need a D100 from somebody, please. Someone who is not me.
Anyone?
Okay, I'll do it.
Nice.
Almost nice.
67. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I need a D4.
You doing it?
I'm doing it.
A 3. Okay.
Is that the Kraken again?
No,
No.
that would be funny though.
That Kraken just hates us.
Oh, it wasn't. It was a Leviathan.
It was the Leviathan, yes. Oh. One moment. So, what happens is, you guys awaken from your long rest early in the morning by tossing and turning. The ship is being tossed left and right. It is pitching and yawing wildly. It has... It's difficult to stay on your feet, but it is not requiring like a dexterity save. You're managing to stay upright. It's just rough water. Except as you all emerge out on the deck or looking out portholes to see what's going on, the water itself appears calm. There's just an extremely heavy wind that is changing directions wildly. Captain Juno calls out for the sails to be pulled because you're getting thrown off course. As this is happening, the ship is like, suddenly as soon as the sails are pulled up, the entire ship just stabilizes. But with the calm water, you're not moving.
This is normal.
No! Juno says from the helm.
Like magic? Weird?
Something weird? This is not typical weather. The wind's not moving the water.
Squints. Can I look at the
Strange.
air? Something going on there? Is there anything in the air?
Roll an investigation.
Thanks. I'm gonna be bad. 'Cause
Can I
I'm
do it
stupid.
too?
You can
I
too.
rolled 6.
It's windy.
Windy.
With a 16, Griffix, you've never seen anything like this before. This is peculiar to you. The wind itself appears as though it is swirling back and forth in opposite directions, like you're between two fronts, but it's constantly changing direction. Like, it doesn't seem possible.
It's in the night when we woke up, right? We
No,
woke up
it's
to
early
this.
morning.
Early
Oh,
morning.
okay. Early morning. All right.
Just to check for magic, I'm gonna make an Arcana roll.
Our Arcana check, you think about it, in the context of magic, magic might explain the strange wind. You've heard of spells like control weather and stuff that could do this if someone should so choose to. You do not, however, smell the telltale indications of magic in the air, which is typically powerful magic, smells of ozone. And you don't smell that.
Hey, am I aware of anything natural that could result in this?
Hey,
Roll a nature check. And hey,
hey, Sylvie. What
yeah.
if you just do the thing that you've been doing? You did the other night. Like, what if we put you in the water?
What if?
Scythe, you can't think of anything that does this.
What if you put me in the
Ken will
water?
go get a rope.
Well, I just want to know how putting me in water will help. Before
I
we
mean, the
toss
water's
me
not
in.
moving. Let's just. Maybe there's something down there. Maybe you know something.
A lot of things down there.
Yeah, but, I mean, I'm not opposed to getting in the water. I just want to.
She's supposed to know what she's going down there for.
It
mean,
seems
what-
like the wind is the problem, Ken, not the water. Or, well, hey, why don't I just go down and check?
Why?
What?
Maybe there's a
Captain
dolphin or
Juno?
something down there that you can.
Well,
ask.
didn't Juno say the wind wasn't?
Moving the water, it's just moving the air around us.
Like, the water's not being affected. It's really strange. The water looks calm, which is bizarre for how heavy wind it is. Do you go in the water?
Well, first I would just want to ask Captain Juno. I can make a gust of wind
Try it.
for a minute.
Might
I mean,
help,
will
but
that help?
it might. But the problem is, these heavy winds are going to blow the sails any direction as soon as they're down. So,
Right.
can you blow wind stronger than these gales?
I don't know. I could try.
Roll a nature check.
I'm so stupid, Echo. Come on.
Sorry?
I rolled natural 20.
I'm
For a
so
19.
stupid as I nat 20 it.
For a 19.
Yeah, you're pretty sure if you've picked the right direction and you were able to hold the gust long enough, you could overpower one of these gales.
Do I think that a minute is long enough to manage this? I mean, I could cast it multiple times.
You think you'd probably have to cast it multiple times.
Okay, I can try. Can I coordinate with Juno on the right direction to do it in?
Yeah. Go ahead and do that. Juno will point you where the ship needs to go for its heading, and you notice the ship is drifting like horizontally from all these winds, so you're going off course.
Yeah, I can do it 3 times. So
All right, you time that with Beaks. As soon as he calls it, you cast it. All right.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do this.
And Beaks, first mate Beaks, the kobold, has the crew manning the sails, and as soon as he gives you the point, you cast. What are you casting? Gust of wind.
Gust of wind. Yep.
As you cast the spell, you feel that energy leave you. You feel the spell slot happen. Nothing happens.
I'll hold it for a minute. Try different directions, different angles.
No, I mean, nothing happens.
The wind doesn't even come out.
Guys.
I think it's time to wake Dura and see what he has to say about it.
I'm
Yeah,
right here.
Oh,
hi.
wake up and help us.
Good morning. I don't know. I just to get you up to speed, Dura.
I mean, we could still try to throw you in the ocean.
There's
Sylvie.
things crazy with the winds
guess.
going on. Do you have any insight on this situation?
That's a smart wizard man.
Dura will roll an Arcana check.
Sylvie will throw herself in the ocean while he does that.
No, not seen anything like this.
Maybe.
Roll me an Arcana check yourself, Griffix, as you see her try and cast Gust of Wind and nothing happens.
All right. And I can figure out where that is. I know this stuff.
A for Arcana at the top.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I just had to find that it's under the gear thing.
Yes.
So. All right.
Okay, a 20. Yeah, you. As soon as you see that spell fail, she cast the spell, she performed the somatics, you saw her do it right, and then nothing happens. And this wind is peculiar. You suddenly get the feeling you're in a field of, or a zone of dead magic or anti-magic. Something weird is happening here.
All right. So if we're in a, I cast an illusion spell. Just
Nothing
make
happens.
a bunny appear in my front hand. Okay.
You try and nothing happens.
Yeah.
You feel that energy expend as if it should work. Nothing there.
All right. So we've got problems in a couple directions. For starters, if we're in a dead magic zone, getting out of here is more of a, if we can't rely on the wind, and I have bad feelings about where we're being dragged.
We're not moving though.
Oh no, we're moving horizontally, off course.
Oh.
And so
Perfect.
it's a question.
What can make no magic happen?
There are dead magic zones. There's spells that can do that, but I don't.
Okay,
think
what does this
somebody
seem
cast
like?
a spell. We're in a dead magic zone. I don't know why, and that doesn't explain the wind either.
And to be clear, like, if we look out on the ocean, do we see anything near us?
Roll perception. Anybody who
I need
wants
that
to.
too. Hooray!
Let's try that. Let's see if we see anything.
17.
See what your elven eyes see. You're fixed with an 18.
I think that's the first time someone said that and actually fit the race with a person.
Yep.
Oh, Ken.
Okay.
Ken sees nothing.
So Griffix, you're the only one who sees it so far. I'll roll quick.
My 17 wasn't good enough?
No, sorry.
Oh.
Get wrecked, Sylvie. Should have gone in the water.
Yeah.
She would have saw it in the water.
Okay.
Yep.
Scythe and Griffix both see.
Gonna.
Not in the direction the boat is being dragged, like pushed, but basically off starboard bow, so front left of the boat, you see what must be. It's quite a ways away. It's hard to tell exactly how far it is because you don't know how big it actually is. You see a lone tower sticking up over the ocean, and there is yellow light peering out from the top. You think it might be a lighthouse, but you're out in the middle of the ocean. There shouldn't be a lighthouse out here.
Oh, what if we lower the rowboat and row out there? Maybe we can, like...
Go towards the spooky tower, Ken?
Otherwise, we're going to lose our boat into the opposite direction.
I'm not a fucking expert on maritime shit, but lighthouses typically aren't nowhere near land.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know about
true.
lighthouses.
Also, the main thing, I mean, we don't know how far away it is.
Also, isn't our ship being blown away from the lighthouse right now?
It's kind of. The ship is not actually moving very quickly. You're kind of moving perpendicular at the moment, but the direction the ship is getting blown is changing. You were getting blown away from this direction earlier, and now it's random. The wind seems to be just buffeting you in all directions right now.
So but the water is still like calm and placid, right?
Perfectly calm.
Do you guys just want to walk over to it?
You can
walk over to the
What do you
lighthouse?
mean?
I can. Yeah, we can just water walk. I can do that.
No,
We can just take a stroll over.
Not right now.
Oh,
What if we row a boat?
God damn it! I don't like being useless.
Imagine how I feel right now.
Yeah, I guess we could row.
The other option is that we stay here and just wait until we somehow get pushed out of this, but I don't know if we're gonna get pushed out of this.
That is actually an option. We might be here for quite a while, though.
Yeah.
Well, our only point of reference is the weird tower. Does it look familiar to you magic-y people? Is it a weird, like, I know it kind of looks like a lighthouse. Or too far away.
I
sure that's a...
I can't really see it. I rolled a natural one for Dura. He's like, I forgot my glasses.
I can't see it either, dude. I don't know.
Elves. Your
Well, we could
specialized
try-
can't see shit.
We could try rowing over there. I just don't want to lose sight of this ship.
We could
That would be
just
a
tie
concern.
a shitload of rope to us and the ship.
How much rope do you have?
It's like 50 feet.
Mm-hmm. I don't think...
I feel like you're talking down to me.
No, I'm trying to illustrate to you the problems with that idea.
Okay.
We could tow this boat
How?
with the
Are we
rowboat.
strong enough?
We're in water, so yes. We'll be slow going.
Okay. Well,
Not
then we
as slow
wouldn't
as just sitting
lose.
and waiting, though, so we can.
True,
let's
and
try that.
we wouldn't lose the ship if we sailed to. Yeah, let's just do that.
But like we need force equal to the mass of the boat to tow it as we're rowing the rowboat, right?
Well, it wouldn't be fast going, but we're on a frictionless surface, so as long as you apply force in one direction, you're slowly going to go that way. That's basically how ships work.
Let me think about the math.
When you guys
on
are
that
done
one.
talking math, can we?
I trust the engineer for this one.
No, Ken's literally like trying to figure out the math, and then you realize he doesn't know math at all.
It's like the paper says like three times fish. Like it doesn't make any sense.
he's like 5 people.
Plus.
The
Boat.
boat is
Plus,
One
it equals boat.
1/10 of the size of
Sylvie's
the
getting
other
the
boat.
dinghy ready
Okay.
to launch down while
Uh,
Kenna's doing air math.
A couple of the
For whatever
deckhands
he
will
I
thinks
will
is
assist
also
you.
help.
So you have the crew helping you. Scythe is helping. It doesn't take long. Dropping the dinghy is something that you do regularly. The wind is making it a little annoying. Like the boat is like banging against the side. Like the
Ow.
dinghy's like
Ow.
clattering and shit.
Ow.
But it's not actually a problem. And you can lower the dinghy to the surface of the water. Which as soon as the dinghy hits the surface of the water, like it's clear, it's like the dinghy's too short for the wind to affect. It just is calm and placid.
Well, I guess like if we can tow the boat, we don't even need to go to the lighthouse. But now I kind of want to.
Yeah, but splitting from the ship, we have a responsibility to for their safety, and I'm not convinced if we went to the lighthouse we'd be able to undo magic enough that's powerful enough to cause a magic dead zone.
Okay, so
So-
we just need to ask Juno which direction to tow the boat until the boat can start moving on its own. Juno!
I'm right here. Why are you always shouting?
It's one of my character traits. Which way are we towing this thing?
She points, which is, it's not directly at the tower, but it's like kind of in that
Okay,
direction.
well maybe we can just observe it when we're closer, but we're going that direction anyways-ish. Let's go.
Okay, I'm definitely not going to jump out and
Okay.
swim to the lighthouse and explore it.
Who all is in the rowboat and hauling? Sylvie and
Ken
Scythe.
would- Ken would get in the rowboat.
Okay.
He's gonna pick up
Just
more.
sing in. No, you could get us on a beat, so we're rowing at the same time. by
Yeah,
playing a
bardic
song.
inspiration.
Okay.
Why do you think that sailing songs were a thing? I gotta work on a beat.
First mate Beaks also gets in the rowboat.
How strong is this kobold?
You want to find out?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just watch.
He just, like the kobold just kisses his bicep
Whoa.
and then sits like in the rowing position, ready to rock.
This
Not
strength
even
better than
need
mine?
any spinach. He just does it.
Yeah, he just flexes.
I don't like vegetables.
Yeah, fair.
He does have a corncob pipe, though.
Adorable.
The rowboat is tied. You have an anchor set to the prow of the Dedica. And the rowboat, like, you begin to pull out the slack, and the rowboat begins to, like, just coast forward. I need a group athletics check.
Hey.
First mate Beaks rolled a 21.
22. Lucky peaks.
Is there bardic inspiration going on here? I thought there was singing. I was told there would be singing.
Oh no.
I told her to be singing.
That's kind of up to Ken. I don't know.
No, Ken picked up a row.
You
He
got
picked
up in the
an oar.
boat? Did you? Are you actually rowing?
Yeah, he picked up an oar.
He rolled
got a
really
17.
well.
Oh, he rolled a
for-
17. Okay.
Wow.
+0.
Okay.
basically.
So a group we have
He rolled
21,
that as
22,
a five,
17, 14.
hilariously.
The rowboat begins to pull the slack, and suddenly the rope is pulled tight. And it's a weird sensation as you're rowing. You're not moving as fast as it feels like you should be because the boat is hauling a ship behind it. But it does begin to move about maybe 5-10 feet around. It's slow, but you're suddenly aware that this big ship is being pulled along by the rowboat.
Yeah.
You suddenly become also keenly aware that if you fall behind on your rowing, the ship will catch up to you very quickly.
Bonk.
I think that's called momentum.
Sounds
Is that
right.
right?
I'm so proud of you.
Is someone smarter than me?
Amazing.
Tell me I'm
Morrissey,
right.
You're so, yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. As you begin to pull the ship with your just muscles, hauling through these heavy winds, we're going to take a short break.
Oh.
Okay, we're back. As you guys row and row and row, I need everybody who's rowing to make a con save.
Yes, sir. 15.
Okay.
The other rower is unfortunately Scythe, and I think she may be in the bathroom.
I think you're correct. And it's a
It
10.
is a- oh, yeah, I
First
don't
mate
actually
Beaks rolled a 12. Okay, the DC was 10. So as soon as Scythe gets back, I'll have her roll one as well. But you do not
Excuse
push yourself as you're rowing. You're keeping a good clip. Scythe, please roll me
I
a
was in
con
the
save.
bathroom. Sorry. I will roll the con save. I
Thank
could
you.
hear as it happens.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Simple enough. You guys are making good pace. You're at it for about an hour at this point, when more of the tower is visible to you. It is a lone tower. Light shines from the top of it, but it doesn't look like a lighthouse. Now that you're close enough, you can tell it looks like a octagonal tower with a steepled roof, and flickering light that looks like firelight or lantern light is shining from the top floor of the tower. It looks like maybe a mage's tower, or like an old tower that's part of like a bastion or a fortress, but there's no keep attached to it. Also, the plot of land the tower is standing on is very small. It couldn't be more than like 50 feet across. It seems like this plot of land it literally just exists for this tower to sit on.
As we approach, does anything change about the winds or anything that's like affecting the ship behind us or anything?
Not at all.
Like not.
Not even a little. It's just as turbulent.
Okay.
the
When
Go ahead.
sorry, when we get to the closest point that we're gonna like cross into, like, Ken is gonna try to cast dancing lights.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay.
What you do see, though, when you get to the closest point, like, you're basically flat on with this tower. You can see the plot of land it's on. You see there are creatures on the plot of land. Roll me a perception check. Anybody who would like to.
Ken is gonna be watching.
8.
Griffix brings it.
Wow, Griffix.
Yeah.
Your character arc is coming in nicely. Your
Yes.
perception rolls.
Much more in tune with the universe.
Griffix and Ken. Conveniently, you both know what these creatures are. You see a few green, fish-like humanoid creatures outside the base of the tower. They have kind of rudimentary tridents, and they're fighting something. You can see them moving in and out of the tower. They're Sahuagin.
So what?
Sahuagin. They are a fish-like creature that are native to
shark
the
people.
oceans. Yeah, they're like shark people.
Ooh,
They're carnivorous and they're pretty feral. They're barbaric. They're fighting something. You don't know what they're doing. Just attacking something.
Is it invisible something?
No, you need to get closer to see. The entrance to the tower, which is what it looks like they're fighting, something in the like right in front of the tower or inside the tower. You cannot see the actual entrance to the tower from here.
We are getting closer, right?
Yeah, at this
Basically
point,
as close as we're gonna get, aren't we?
that's so you're like moving past the tower at this point.
Okay, gotcha.
This is as close as you're going to get. So
We'd have to make a choice to get closer actively, otherwise we're just gonna keep going.
It is an adventure, isn't it?
So he's just rowing.
I don't know.
This could becalm other ships on the way through. Is this an often used lane? Anybody know?
Beaks like looks over and says,
No, we're passing a smuggler's cove. No one's supposed to be out here.
Makes sense.
I wonder what's going on.
Well, if someone's being attacked, we could help. They might pay us.
Yeah.
But we can't see what they're fighting, right?
"No, not really."
Yeah, but I know Sahuagin are pieces of shit.
Why are these pieces of shit?
They attack everything and everyone, and they eat you all whenever they get the chance.
Yeah.
We could at least get closer and see what they're fighting.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you tow the boat up to the plot of land?
Can we ask
Do we really
Captain
have
to
a
drop
choice?
anchor?
Yeah, you could do that.
Drift away.
Oh yeah.
Let's just do that.
Okay, so
That way, if we, get off our dinghy, we're...
Yeah, I know we
lose the
don't
fucking
want
ship.
to lose the ship, so it would be good to maybe pause its progress.
you call out, and the captain agrees. And as you do call that out, leaning over the edge of the rafters, Dura says, "What do you suppose it is?"
What they're fighting, or...
"No, what that is." And he points at the tower.
It's a fucking tower, dude. We don't know.
"Do you mind if I come with you?"
Sure, dude.
Always bring the wizard to a tower.
That was, I'm
It's like
sure,
your
a
favorite terrain.
story or something. And he begins climbing down the rope onto the dinghy.
Me
An
too.
aphorism.
Yep. Ken, you're already on the dinghy? Okay, so Doll,
Hey,
do
he was
you...
rowing.
I-
He was so helpful.
Stop being defensive, it's okay. Doll, are you also coming?
Yeah, I'll come.
Okay, so everyone climbs onto the rowboat. The Dedica sets anchor. And as Dura boards, he says...
Ken will offer his oar to Doll as Doll gets on the ship or the dinghy.
I have-
Doll row?
Dahl just walks past it. He's like, oh, that's cool.
Somewhere else on the dinghy. Amazing.
Dura says... I have my suspicions about a tower out in the ocean. Strange happenings around it, so I'm very curious.
Okay. So
I
they
am
start
too.
rowing.
You begin to row straight to the island, the plot of land. Okay, so as you're approaching, you see that, firstly, the winds are still crazy harsh in all directions. The Dedica, you're confident is not going to go anywhere, as the anchor is keeping it in place. But I need an athletics check from all of you, basically, just to see how well you keep on course. Because you're moving faster than you were when you were hauling a boat.
I didn't roll
Just from the
great.
people
11.
rowing, right?
Yep. Okay.
10. Thanks,
I
guys.
tried to give up my horror. It wasn't taking.
I don't think Doll would have done much better.
And then beats.
Like father, like son.
Okay. It seems as though the winds are getting more powerful, or you guys are getting tired, because it suddenly seems to be much harder to keep the rowboat on course. As you're sailing towards this, it's like the prow of the rowboat keeps drifting to the side. Or you suddenly realize Scythe is hauling on her oar much harder than the rest of you.
Slow down, side. My arms hurt. Okay.
Sida's like, what? Oh. She kind of hauls back, like, fine.
You don't have any muscles.
Okay, so the plot of land is real small. Basically, as soon as you get around the tower to see what's going on, you're going to be close enough that it's time to boogie, basically.
I love Boogie.
Okay.
So was that cat with you?
Yeah. He does.
One moment. Let me place you guys on this map. I don't... No shade, but Ken and Doll in the little party window, they both look like very tan, dark-haired men. So it's very easy to confuse them both as I'm trying to place cycles.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Coming together.
It's hilarious, actually. I love it.
All coming together.
I didn't know when I chose the thing.
No, we
No,
didn't
you knew you
coordinate
were
it.
playing
It just
Doll's
happened.
dad.
Okay.
That's why it's so funny.
It's like Spring, Scythe, and Sylvie all having very similar sounding names.
Yeah. Whoop.
Whoops.
As you are sailing up to this plot of land, you're about to hit land, and I need you all to roll me a perception check. See if you can see what it is you're fighting.
Oof. Good roll. 23.
Everything. Despite everything.
Oh, this I will.
Griffix, second
Whoa.
natural 20.
Goodness
There it
gracious.
He's
Oh.
so perceptive tonight.
It's the only thing I'm going to be good for this whole entire adventure, so I'm living it up.
It's a good thing to be good at.
I'd rather be able to cast spells, honestly.
I guess.
Fair.
Doll
Fair for a
and
caster.
Griffix. You see these
what that
Sahuagin,
means.
which are like running into this. This tower has a very old and rotted wooden door. It's like a double door that's partly open. And you see that there are Sahuagin like milling in and out, and some of them are getting like knocked back and slumping out like injured, and then you see others are filing in, and it looks like they're fighting like a shadowy figure. It's a humanoid shape. You can't really tell, even with a 27. It's just a little too far and a little too dark. But there is definitely a fight going on. So, here is what's going to happen. Oh, one moment. Why doesn't this work?
Trials and tribulations of Echo.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to turn on global illumination because it's bugging and I don't care. All right. Here is what you see. As you all like hop off
It's a big boy.
the rowboat. Yeah, there is one Sahuagin that's much larger than the others, but other ones just look like common Sahuagin, the sort of thing that you've heard of raiding ships and other, like, just travelers. Let me go ahead and...
They seem innocent now, Ken.
You know, I'm not gonna judge
Well-
anybody on their appearance.
Well, I am. They're ugly.
Okay.
Those teeth.
All right, so before anything
Alex
else...
don't look super sexy either.
No.
I mean, I guess depending on, I don't I don't want to shame anybody's king.
Anyway,
Like incorporeal shadow people. You know?
as you guys arrive, basically, you are noticed. The boat slumps up onto the dirt, and that scraping noise. Some of the Sawagan turn, and you hear, and they know you're here. So please roll initiative.
Wait, can I cast? No, I can't.
Good talk.
You can try.
I have to touch him.
I see.
Yeah, why would you want to?
Roll initiative to touch him.
In the bad way. No, I'm just kidding.
What? You know what? That's fair.
You should have advantage, Ken, I think. She rolled amazing, of course.
Okay.
Oh, what's going on? Heart's
I
not
don't
in
know.
it?
I guess not. Oh, I should have Mariner's armor.
Is it on your D&D Beyond
Meg?
character sheet?
You should.
Yeah.
Okay. Ken, as we begin combat, as you join a fight that is currently in progress, what do you do?
Hold on.
Ron Johnson.
You
chips.
march. All right. Fair.
Nom 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 nom.
What do you get for rolling good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
My walking is 35 feet.
What else?
This is the wrong song. Okay.
Is that thing in the middle, like here, is it like raised ground?
A little. It's not very high, but yes.
All right. Ken is gonna walk forward 35
Mhm.
feet. If I could now move my person. I think it was right there.
Mhm.
No, wasn't quite there. It's there.
That works.
Up there, maybe. Okay. He's gonna walk 35 feet, and he is going to cast Dancing Light, or he's
Okay.
gonna try to.
It works.
Oh, that's good. We don't even know if magic works. Oh no,
He-
what if magic doesn't work?
You cast
gonna try to-
dancing lights. It works.
In white lights towards the guy that can see him, because he can't talk to them yet.
Okay. Where do you want the lights to appear?
Like right in front of him, like up a little bit, like
In front of you or in front of the enemy?
in front of me,
Okay.
in front of Ken.
Are you gonna try to communicate with these things?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
white lights.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Well,
They're gonna
I
start
can't
stabbing
seem
you
to draw
immediately.
anything, so... Oh?
Theater of the imagination.
You create lights in front of yourself.
They're white.
Understood.
Very important. Okay.
White lights appear in front of yourself.
That's it.
Okay. Scythe. Ahead of you, Ken runs out and then creates 4 dancing lights in front of himself. What do you do?
Well, I was gonna move to where he is, but I don't actually see him.
And you might need to
mean,
reload your screen.
Yeah.
He's right where I pinged.
I'm reloading, so I don't see where you ping.
Ah.
Sorry. Okay, there we go.
I didn't mean ping.
Although I don't... Alright, I don't think I can actually get to where he is, because I think he can move further than me. 1 second.
Your movement is 40. You can move farther than Ken.
You can move one
Oh,
square further.
I forgot. I forgot. Scythe kind of looks sidelong at him. And she kind of tilts her head. And she looks over at the Sahaugen.
Sahwagen.
Sahwagen.
The big one is like pointing toward your group and is like looking to the other lesser Sahwagen, and you hear it saying, like he's shouting orders.
Okay. I'm gonna take hang on.
He says, "Go hug them now."
Yeah. That's exactly what he's saying.
So my good range on the rifle is 40 feet. But I can shoot with but I can still shoot at 120 feet. It's just a disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot at Big Boy.
Okay.
Because he's clearly in charge and clearly gesturing at us in a hostile way. So I'm gonna gesture hostilely right back with a bullet.
That is quite the gesture. Go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. Oh, it should be at disadvantage. I'm sorry, I roll again.
Your rifle only has a 40-foot range?
That's what it say.
That just feels short for a gun. I don't know anything about guns, though.
Okay. I don't think I hit anything.
With a 7...
No.
No, I'm afraid not.
Yeah.
Like,
So-
you raise the rifle and your hands are slick, and you pull the trigger and the bullet just, you accidentally, like, the muzzle just, and you shoot the ground in front of yourself.
And, yeah, I guess I could do that again.
You can bonus action reload and fire again.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Give it a shot.
Literally.
Nope.
Come on.
Well, you don't jam,
Yep.
but you do miss. This one you shot, it was much closer, like you actually aimed at the creature, but he
But just-
moved
yeah,
weirdly and you missed.
And yeah, I'm at pretty far range here, so aside this kind of grunts and just keep sighting down the barrel, but that's her turn.
Okay. Here. Okay, Griffix, what do you do?
I'd like to, what is it? Can I get up on this hilltop that's over here with a Misty Step? It's 30 feet of range.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to, what is it? I need to press the right thing so I hit the ruler button and now I don't know how to move my character. I'm sorry.
You have to hit the four-cornered button.
Yeah.
Oh, that one, not my
You have to go back
character.
to the square.
Yeah, there we go. So I think I'm not getting distances, but I'm pretty sure that was 30
That's what the
feet.
ruler does.
Yeah.
If you drag with the ruler and press space, it moves you along the path that you dragged.
It do.
Okay. And is this heavy terrain or light or what?
It's not difficult terrain. You can run through it.
Okay. And so then I go back to the brackets. I'm like eyeballing it if I'm off.
That's fine. You're good.
So, yeah. And can I see the Swahagan from here?
Oh yeah.
And I can only cast one leveled spell per turn, so that means I can only cast a cantrip.
At level 5, you can cast 2 level spell per turn.
It is my rule in Amarin that once a caster reaches level 5 or higher, you can cast any number of leveled spells in a turn, so long as you have the action economy for it.
Ooh,
Cool.
good change.
And yeah.
Yes.
And so then I've targeted this. I'm going to use a sorcery point to Dissonant Whispers 2 characters, starting with the big one.
Biggin.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was Penumbra. When you had your dot right below the big guy's mouth,
Government name.
I swear. Sorry about that. I swear I saw the mouth move on the big one. You know, and it's like anyway. Okay, so I've now targeted him. I am casting Dissonant Whispers. I'm going to cast it on 2 different people, but he first. Saving throw.
Heimdall heard the phrase "the biggin."
The biggin
Wisdom
failed
save.
on its wisdom save,
I was hoping that was the case.
and the little one also failed. They both failed.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll for damage on the big one.
Okay.
Then damage on the next one.
11. Okay. And 15 on the little one. All right.
And so they're gonna spend their movement moving away.
Do they have to use their reaction to do it?
And must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows.
Away from you. Okay. The big one moves.
Damn it, Griffix.
The little one moves.
He's way out of my range.
That's what they do.
Oh heck.
Directly away from me. All right. Well, my work here is done.
All right, Sylvie.
Sylvie's like, God damn it! So she's gonna move 30 feet. Okay, I can see them, right?
Yeah, you can
I'll
see
have-
them through the
I'll-
open door.
I'll-
The door's broken. You can see right through it.
Nestled up. Great, I'm gonna cast Moonbeam. Let me
Okay.
find it in my spell list. Yes, I want the template.
Okay.
Right there. Look at it.
There it
DC
is.
17 Constitution saving throw. And so it's gonna be there at the door.
Okay. The nearest one to you succeeds. The farthest one from you fails. And the right-hand one fails. So, the 2 farther ones fail. Roll damage.
Yeah, good roll. 15.
Okay. And then this one takes half. Oh, he dies.
That one. Alright, that's my turn.
I'll just remove him from the field for sake of clutter. Okay. Let's see here. Next. The Sahuagin leader, now finding itself inside the structure. It's going to move here. Okay. All right. It's going to make attacks on this Alep because it can't actually get out to fight you guys because there's a moonbeam in the way.
Good.
He's not going to. He's not that
Oh.
stupid.
Oh.
Okay. The Alep takes some damage.
What?
All right, Doll. Your turn.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Okay. Ugh. Character that can only run 35 feet.
You are a rogue, so you can bonus action dash.
I could, but then I
Cauldron
can't do
was
the other
built
thing.
better.
Cauldron was pretty amazing. But this
Hey.
is fine. Maybe. Oh, that guy's red. He looked like a fish.
He does. They all look
Why?
like fish.
I will shoot my bow. Oh no, I will use my bonus action to. No, what?
You can
fuck
investigate him or
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Insight
He
him,
must
that's what it is.
deceive me, and I will insight him.
He has to roll deception.
He does have to roll deception.
I'm sure he's not very charming.
Listen, I don't know. I don't know his life.
So 9.
Where is my freaking on this. There it is.
Nice.
I definitely beat that because of my. Oh, I beat it anyway.
Yeah,
but-
your insight check tells you that Sahuagin has depression.
Oh, well, I'm
Aw.
gonna shoot him in it.
Put him
Okay.
out of his misery.
Right in his depression. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
So I have. No, I get to use my sneak attack. I don't have an advantage. Right. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh no.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I'm trying. Hang on. It doesn't automatically do the thing unless I. Okay. Whoa. What is my sneak attack right now?
3d6.
3d6 probably?
It is 3d6.
Yep, 3d6.
So short bow damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
21.
21. Okay. He is barely up.
Okay, well then I'll just shoot him again. Maybe I'll try.
You only
We'll
have one
try.
attack.
Oh, right. Oh my god, I'm a rogue.
He's got monk on the brain.
Get fucked, doll. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. As you end your turn there, the Sahuagin will go. They're gonna move. This moves out of the moonbeam because ow. And they're gonna attack in front of them. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, this guy moves here. This one takes
I love the clicky
5.
clacks.
Yeah. This one runs around this side.
That's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Never mind. He doesn't do that. That would be crazy. This Sahuagin. He turns to you. 3, 4. What does he do?
5. Works up here.
It's not worth it, Terry. You know it.
Just run
Just go back
inside.
to
You'll be
bed.
safe.
It's not safe. There's a moonbeam in the way. He runs.
Yeah, it's just pretty light.
Just run
He
away.
runs over here.
Just, like, go start a new life somewhere.
He throws a trident at you, doll.
Oh, well. One way to do that, I guess.
That's a 20 to hit.
Boy, that definitely hits me.
You take 8 points of
Wait,
piercing
wait.
damage.
Sorry.
Ow.
What cutting words that?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Okay, you can if you want to
Just
spend
call
that.
him ugly.
Yeah, so I'm expending one of my bardic inspirations, subtracting from his hit roll.
Okay,
Or-
roll it.
My AC's only 17. He rolled a 20? Okay.
Yeah,
21?
One.
he rolled a 20 to hit.
Here's the sun.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nice.
you distract him enough that the trident soars over your shoulder, doll. And
Hit
that's its
Sylvan
turn.
Instead.
No. Dura's turn. Dura will move up here. He sees that Sahuagin that just threw a fucking spear. And he will just hold up his hand and a bolt of fire flies toward him. As he casts Firebolt. Okay. That's a 13 to hit. Dura rolled really bad, which hits the Sahuagin's AC of 12.
Oh, buddy.
This guy.
Yep.
We've all got depression.
Whoa. Okay, Okay, that's 15 points of fire damage. The Sahuagin is just like right in the head and it slumps to the ground. Dead. Alright. Dura looks around and he says, "It's quite a thing we've walked into, isn't it? Do we have a plan?"
I was gonna try to talk to them. That was my plan. I don't think that's gonna work anymore.
He kind of looks at you slightly bemused, and he says, "There are some creatures that diplomacy is wasted on."
He wants to talk all of our enemies
Ken.
down on us. We just want to kill.
Ken, it's your turn.
Yeah, he's just gonna move forward. Oh, this one back. Yeah, he's just gonna move forward. I don't really have anything else I can do. At this point.
We've got a cantrip that you can pluck at one of these fuckers.
Not from this range, I don't think. Let me look. 55, 60 feet. Hold on. Oh, I could shoot a crossbow.
You can always shoot a crossbow.
Yeah.
To which one would you like to shoot a crossbow?
This one, because you can't see what I see. Hold on, let me figure out how to ping.
Hold. Click.
I just told you click. Gotcha. Okay. This one.
That one. Because I think he'll be easier to hit through the way the door's open.
Roll your attack. A natural 1.
Oh no.
You can't hit,
Little
I'm
did you
afraid.
He's very far away, guys. There's a moonbeam in the way. Like,
Hey, man, don't blame me.
Okay. Bonus action on your turn. Anything else?
no, I'm kidding.
Scythe.
Just keep trucking.
Yeah, Scythe is gonna move.
That's fair. Fair decision.
Fine.
Whee!
Oh my god.
Meow time.
Sorry, I couldn't see through him.
It's time.
It's always time
You will
time.
respect that.
Yeah, bonus action reload and then fire.
Okay.
Because I'm too far back to do non-ranged.
Sure. So you flip up the hatch, load a new wax cartridge in, close it, and aim. Go ahead and make your attack.
At least I'm not.
You're not
yeah,
at disadvantage anymore. It's a straight roll.
Yeah.
Their AC
They
is 12.
Yeah.
Actually, their AC to your gun is 10. But
Oh, okay, good.
Did she move forward and I missed it? Or...
yes, she did.
Yeah.
She's right here. You're not seeing it on your
14
screen. You should
damage. That's Sahuagin as it rears back with its spear. The gunshot right through the side of its head, and it just slumps over.
Cool. Well, I have another attack, but I don't. Like, I can't reload again. But
You can. So your reload action is an attack. So you can spend your attack action to reload again for next round, or you can do something else.
can I just throw my javelin at this big guy?
Yeah, that's just a hell of a throw.
Uh,
That's a yeetus elitist. I'd love to see it work.
Okay. Well,
It's
gonna try.
you have to make it a disadvantage.
yeah, it's fair.
I'm afraid a 14
Yeah.
does not hit the big guy.
All right.
And so
I tried.
the javelin, it's a hell of a throw. You throw it and it hurtles right through the opening, and right as it's about to hit him right in a fleshy spot, he turns and his arm just ching, the javelin bounces off.
That's my turn.
Language.
It's Sahuagin. Okay. This thing moves here.
Selkie, you cannot go in there.
Griffix. What do you do, Griffix?
All right. Now I've teleported myself up here. How do I teleport myself and get myself
You
down?
could walk down.
You could. It's only like 6 feet up. Like it's
Oh, okay.
it's
Forever.
really not like a plateau.
Man. All right. So can I just like take what is it? I can move 30 in this game, right?
Yes, 30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Perfect.
Yay. And, what's wrong with the wizard being up front?
Oh, many things, but I'm fine with it. You're a sorcerer, after all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're not a wizard.
I'm gonna do Dissonant Whispers again, where I target one and use a sorcery point to get a second one. So
Okay.
he has to make a wisdom save. They seem like wise folk.
What are you going after?
There's only 2 left alive.
What do you mean there's only 2 Sahuagin left alive?
So there's the
These
big
ones are-
Sahuagin,
And then there's
and
like
then
4
there's
dead
this,
ones.
this little Sahuagin. There's
and
also
then there's these
Aelips.
dark things. Whatever those are.
You can roll me an Arcana check for what you know about Aelips.
Okay. Do that.
I haven't attacked any because I figured if they were fighting the Swaggin, they can't be that bad.
Okay, you know what Aelips are. They are an undead.
Oh, jeez.
They are basically sanity elementals. When a creature dies in a horrible way, or it is tortured after it's dead, the spirit becomes malformed and twisted, and it becomes an Aelip. They're not good. You don't want to fight them. Like, you can fight them, you don't want them to touch you. Bad stuff happens.
Oh.
Capital B.
For Bryn.
Right.
You also know they are immune to necrotic damage.
Yeah.
As well as poison, because undead.
Okay.
Anyway, carry on.
So now I understand what the little skulls mean.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, they're dead.
Dead AF.
So I'm just gonna dial it. I don't even know what I'm gonna do at this point. I think I'm just gonna spend an extra 10 movement. The little movement getting back, and that's gonna call that an action.
Oh, okay. Do you not cast Dissonant Whispers?
Right.
Okay. So you've backed up. So the Aelip's turn. The Aelip is going to attack the Sahuagin. Misses. It'll try again. Hits. This Sahuagin. Oh, it's dead. So stand chance. This Aelip turns and is going to attack the big guy. Hits. And then crits.
Woo. Spicy little ghosties.
Yeah, they are, they hurt. So the first one deals 10, and the second one deals a lot. So it's like a total of 42 damage?
Oh my god! Don't get touched by those things, guys.
We got crit.
I know, but fuck.
The next one is going to move up to the big guy. Hit.
Jesus.
Hit. Okay, the Sahuagin leader is killed.
Oh god. Good thing I have radiant magic in front of the door.
Sylvie, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna get closer first and foremost, so that's 30 feet. Actually, it'll be 30 feet this way, because she wants to see through the door. Sylvie is proficient in religion. Does she know what an Aelip is? Aelip?
Yeah, you do. With proficiency in religion, I'd like you to also roll me a perception check.
Sure. 10.
You notice the Aelip that you can see behind the moonbeam. It's wearing armor it was wearing armor in life. The Aelip itself is like shadow and smoke is surrounding the armor now. But you recognize armor of an order. You can't recognize what order it is from here, but with a 10, they're wearing what you'd expect a paladin to wear.
Oh, my brethren.
What do you do?
Well, so I understand that they were attacking the Sahuagin. So
It's an
they were
Aelip.
against
They're
each
gonna
other.
attack you.
Or attack. Okay. All right, then I'm just gonna.
Aelip will attack all life if it finds it.
I moved the moonbeam back, so it's covering.
You just
the
moved it
front.
slightly. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a con 17 for some holy damage.
Okay. Con 17. I rolled a 12.
All right. So that is 2d10. Please roll. Ugh. Garbage. 1 enough. 3. So 4 total.
Okay, it takes 4 radiant damage.
So you're attacking the Aelip?
Yeah, I know they're bad news. And can I finish my turn by pulling the radiant sphere back in front of the door?
No.
Oh.
The moonbeam only deals damage to a creature if the creature begins its turn in the moonbeam. So, if you deal damage to that Aelip, the moonbeam's going to stay there where it was. I just don't do that rule because it's really annoying to remember.
Okay. But most people aren't trying to move it and then move it out of the way.
Correct.
Again. Gotcha, I'll just keep it there.
It's not like Spirit Guardians. It has to stay there, unfortunately.
But does Sylvie know that they're bad news if you get touched by them?
Yeah, I would say with your proficiency in religion, you'd know that. I would say anybody proficient in religion would know that you don't want Aelips to touch you.
Okay, so she will just shout to the party, those shadowy things, don't let them touch you if you can help it. That's gonna hurt.
Good looking out.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna remove this big chunky boy from the Inish. Doll, what do you do?
Me again?
It's you again. A lot of the Sahuagin died in horrible ways, so...
Yeah. So I'm gonna just... Oh my god, always. Never know. How far? How far is far?
35.
This far.
I know. Go there.
You weren't holding it on to your character.
It's fine. Wee. Right there. That's where I was, right? Yeah. 35. Are you in range? I mean, yeah, I could shoot something if I could see through the moonbeam.
You can.
It's
the
not
moonbeam does not obstruct.
opaque.
Okie dokie.
It's just shiny.
I mean, I'll shoot the thing that she said we shouldn't let touch us.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because that's scary.
That's fair.
Wait. First, I'll use my bonus action to
Okay.
You see what I can see about this
Sure.
man
You
and his
insight
deception.
check the Aelip. It rolled a 7.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Wow. 14. It's actually higher than that, but I don't care right now. Okay, that's good enough. So shall attack.
You see with that insight check that in life, this Aelip was a dick. But you missed.
Oh, he was such a dick that I can't handle it.
It's true.
And I roll a 1, and that's my turn.
Okay, your arrow. So, as you're like reading the Aelip, you draw the arrow back, and you just draw a little too far, and the arrow just falls off your hand onto the ground.
He just like looks down at it.
Happens to everybody.
If I was a demon dragon, this would never have happened to me.
It's now Dura's turn. Dura will run up next to Sylvie. He looks in. Oh, Aelip. Ugh. And he's going to... he's just going to throw a firebolt. He's saving big spells for later. Hits with an 18 on the die. So it's 2d10. 15 points of fire damage. As the firebolt slams into the Aelip, you see it, like, rears back in pain and surprise. Doesn't do anything else. Ken, what you doing? Time.
Go away. Go away. How do I delete these things?
Oh my
You could
goodness.
just ignore them.
Let me help.
Sorry.
Oh no, I deleted the moonbeam. Pen, please redraw the moonbeam when you get a chance.
On this guy.
So I'd like to take this moment to be like, we were here saving the Aelips from the Swahagans.
They're bad news. They're gonna kill you.
They haven't done anything to us.
Because we haven't given them a chance yet.
Ken is going to cast Sing Stinking Cloud. 20 foot
You
radius.
know. Oh, well,
Oh, do they not? They don't have to breathe, do they?
they're undead. You know they're undead. They don't give a shit about poison.
Okay, let me let me not do that then. You go away. I'll do something cool. Hold on.
As it's your turn, Ken, I'd like you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
So percept.
Okay. You feel the hair on the back of your neck rising, Ken. There is a tingle in your fingertips as you feel like magical energy growing in the air around you. You don't know what that means. Something is happening.
Oh no.
I bet it's good.
I'm sure it's fine. It feels like there's magic happening. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna reload my crossbow. That's an action, right? To reload?
Nope.
Oh.
You do it every
That's
attack.
done.
Just.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna attack with crossbow on this Alip here.
Okay. You do that.
I thought that you had
This
to
Alip, yeah?
reload.
No. Unless if it's a heavy crossbow, it takes an attack to reload. But a light crossbow or a hand crossbow, we just assume you do when you attack.
Oh, okay. 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Seven points of damage. This Alip slumps to the ground. The smoke and undead, shadow element part of it seems to disappear, and it is now just a corpse in a suit of armor. You defeated that Alip.
Creepy. That's creepy.
Anything else
That's
in
my
your turn?
turn, sorry.
Okay.
No, yeah.
At the end
yeah,
of your
that's my
turn,
sorry.
before you could go Scythe, there is a burst of energy coming from the top of the tower. A wave of magic, or something, just passes over the area. Every magical effect suddenly ends.
Oh.
Oh, my dancing lights.
The dancing
A
lights are
moonbeam.
gone, and the moonbeam is gone.
I just replaced that template, Echo.
It's gone.
Okay,
Like you
but,
told me to.
but just magical effects,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
I was just checking because I'm powered by Manasite and I don't want to suddenly drop dead.
Life.
You are fine.
Okay.
Forged can go into anti-magic and null magic zones and live. So
Yeah, I did before. It was just the impact of the shockwave. I was like, ugh.
yeah, it just happened on
I get it.
initiative 20. So now, Scythe, it's your turn.
Scythe is gonna move.
Oh, also, when that happens, a creature reveals itself because its invisibility ends.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh.
Ken, suddenly you see a floating eye with four little eye stalks appear, and it's like it looks surprised that it's suddenly visible.
It's so little. Is it
Baby
supposed to be that
beholder.
little?
Hello,
That's what it is.
They're so big in the...
It's not a
The
The
beholder.
spectator. Yeah, it's the
the
baby one.
baby.
Yeah, but...
God.
I need you all to accept that Baldur's Gate 3 is not Dungeons and Dragons.
My perception has been polluted.
I know. That's what, I was very annoyed when they had a spectator, and I was like, "What the fuck is
I had
that?"
to make it
big.
scary.
They could have used a beholder. Okay.
I gave my paper.
Okay, so live things in here are this Aleph.
This one too. There's two.
Two Ellipse and the floating eye thing. Though you don't know if the floating eye thing is hostile or not. It just appeared
Yeah.
and it's surprised.
But looking at, I'm gonna shoot at the Aleph that has been wounded. This one here.
Yep.
Okay.
You raise your rifle and fire at it. Make an attack.
Yes, I will do that. The bonus action reload. and then action or attack to fire, and then attack to reload again for next
Yep.
turn.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We gotta get you a revolving rifle.
Yeah, I just have the.
You have the basic starting
I haven't
rifle.
been doing very much ranged, because usually Scythe is all about just running directly into conflict.
No, sure,
but,
it makes sense. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Okay.
A 7 does not hit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So she runs up, she shoots, she reloads.
It's the
And
strange,
goes-
shadowy, smoky form makes it difficult to see where you actually should aim at.
I do have to ask, are you not proficient in a rifle?
Yeah, it should be.
Then you
But I-
should have another plus whatever your proficiency is. It's only adding your dex modifier.
Oh,
That's
it is.
true.
That's correct. I believe
should've-
even +3 to make a 10 would still not hit.
Still.
but
In this
I should
case,
fix
but you
that.
should have. Yes. Are you rolling from Foundry?
No, I was rolling from. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm rolling from Foundry.
Okay. Let me.
It looks
I can
like-
edit this right now.
Okay.
1 moment.
+3 is pretty bad for a weapon that you use.
Well, I should have been paying more attention and realized it wasn't rolling my proficiency, but I'm a fool.
Ah, you
So.
noticed?
Good job. You're very high insight.
For insight.
Okay, maybe that'll work. Do me a favor and roll me a test roll with it real quick.
Yeah.
There we go.
Too
Now
bad
it's
that
now
wasn't
it's
my
adding
roll.
proficiency.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
It is now the spectator's turn. It flees
He was like, oh, I've been exposed.
and it goes up the stairs.
Who knew
Action
baby boulders
dash.
were little pussies?
It has a purpose for why it's here, and it wasn't supposed to be seen. So now it's running. It's out of the initiative, so I'm going to remove it. Griffix.
I'm going to move up. I'd like to take a look at the armor that fell on the ground. You said that it's this are the Alep armor that's on the ground, and see if I can identify it.
Okay. Are you proficient in religion?
No.
Okay. Roll me a religion check. DC's kind of high for you. 17. You recognize the armor. It's old. It's very old. The mark on it is a symbol of Ana, goddess of fire, purification, and destruction. But it looks absolutely ancient.
Okay. That doesn't help me with alignment or how it fits in with the cosmology of good guys, bad guys, and whatnot. right?
Ana is generally considered benevolent. So an order of Ana would absolutely be expected to do altruistic things, mostly. It's not
But
clear
anyone
cut.
can puppet a dead body that used to be good
It's-
and make it do bad.
That much is true. Undead are generally controlled and don't have a will of their own. However,
All right.
with what you know about the creation of Aleps, it could go either way. It could have been a remnant of maybe an order of Ana, or it could have been an undead created by somebody else. And in all cases, it was turned into an Alep by something tragic.
Gotcha. And what's it? So that examination, does that count as my action?
Yeah, that would be your action to examine and consider. Like, you would take a moment to think about it and get a good look at it. You still have a bonus action if you'd like.
I don't think anybody needs shoving at this point, so I'm going to call it done.
Okay, Sylvie.
Sylvie, panting, runs another 30 feet. God damn. Okay. There was a monk. She's gonna use Misty Step as a bonus action
Okay.
and get.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't.
Aww.
As you try and Misty Step, nothing happens.
She just curses. So that was a second level spell slot.
Spectator
It's
said
not.
no.
The spell slot is not burned.
Oh. How nice. Okay, well, she'll just action dash 30 feet. Move! There's demons afoot. And that's her. Can't do anything now.
Doll.
Hang on, I was getting my frosty.
Frosty, what flavor?
Wow,
chocolate.
Frosty. I'm ordering a Frosty right now.
You can do it.
That's what I did.
Okay,
I'm dying.
Oh, she just got her Frosty too.
Oh my
Doing
god,
what
it's
she
killing
loves.
me. Okay. I'm sorry, Jesus. You know what? We're gonna fucking eyeball it. That's definitely not more than 35 feet.
Okay. The Aelip you're looking at is super dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these are all dead.
Yeah.
All
These are
stuff's
the
dead.
These are the only two alive things. Hittable things. I'm sure they'll join us in a minute.
Well, I ran over here, and that's the wrong way. So I'm gonna pretend like I did it on purpose, and I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay, roll stealth.
In this bush.
Oh, 21. So hidden. And then I'm gonna chill and be like, what
Hidden
the
for
fuck is
most of
going
us,
on?
I think.
That's my turn.
Dura is me. Dura runs up,
Shit.
and he focuses on this Aelip, and he tries to create a firebolt. Oh. Bother.
Bother.
And he, like, pats his pockets. He draws a dagger, and he just kind of, like, throws it.
Whoa, that's a choice.
Yep, he throws a dagger at disadvantage. Because it's really far. But he does hit
Whoa.
with a 15.
What a beast. He should be king.
I mean, I've heard he banished Demon King all by himself.
Good fucking
He
God.
did? Oh my god, I should tell people I've heard
He
that too.
rolled a 1 on damage, so the dagger deals 3 damage to the Aelip.
What a guy.
Legend.
It's more than I did on my turn.
He just kind of, as the dagger hits, he just looks around and says, "That's all I've got."
Good aim.
Thanks. Okay, now it's the Aelip's turn. This one surges forward. Sylvie, up to you.
Bring it!
Okay.
But gently.
The Aelip opens its mouth, and all of you suddenly hear this. No, that doesn't work. It's magic. That doesn't do anything. So nothing happens there. It like tries to do something, nothing happens, and then it just reaches out and swats at you. But a 6 can't hit you, so don't worry about it. That's its turn. The next one is going to surge up and then try and get you. This one gets 2 attacks. An 8 to hit, no. A 14 to hit, no.
Nope.
All right. They rolled terribly. Ken, you're up.
Yeah, Ken is gonna shoot at this one.
Okay.
Yeah. Do the thing. Okay. 23.
That hits. Roll damage. This was the lower one, yeah?
Yeah.
6. Okay. The bolt slams into the Aelip, and you just hear... It didn't like it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like it either. And that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, on initiative 20, you suddenly feel... All of you feel a pressure suddenly, like, relax.
The magic's back on.
Side, you're...
Magic's on the menu, baby.
Magic's back on the menu, boys. You're muted.
Dang it.
Something about hitting, I imagine.
Bonus action raid. And
That's
then
what it sounds like.
and then stab.
Just all those missed shots have taken their toll. All right.
I mean, yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack.
Heim. Fucking move your butt.
Oh, pretty noise.
That's my alarm to get ready for bed.
Oh, nope. Bed is for the weak.
25 hits. $10 points of damage. Where did you go?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Slick was just next to me, and now she's gone.
What the fuck?
Oh, I
Where
thought
She
did
it
I
was
hit
go?
me.
so hard, she
I was
left.
about to reload.
Where did? Oh, she moved
Oh.
under the A-lip on accident. Okay.
I'm sorry. That must have been Heim stepping on the. He was
Oh,
walking
yeah,
across
that
the
tracks.
keyboard
Okay. Did you hit the A-lip on at top or bottom?
at top,
Okay.
and now I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. Go for
Hopefully.
it.
Nope.
You could reckless it if you'd like.
In fact, I would like to do that.
Okay.
Hey.
Reckless attack.
Roll your previous attack again, just in case it crits, because reckless is
Yeah.
all your attacks.
Yeah. Okay. So that
Well,
was the first one. So no.
Okay. Not a crit.
And then this one.
14 does hit. Roll damage.
Okay.
Another 10.
Another 10.
Okay.
Yay. All right. That's my turn.
Griffix.
We're protecting the graphics.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, that I got really I got a little worried there when I suddenly disappeared. Like, my security blanket was gone. I'm going to attack with Ray of Frost, one of the ellipse.
Okay. You know they're undead, so you know that cold is not very effective against them.
Do you have chill touch?
You think that would be better?
No.
Yes.
You, in fact, would know it's not better.
Oh, right, because you knew they were against necrotic. It can sometimes help with undead, not in this case. Never mind.
Meh. Mind Sliver, then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is. They are not immune to that. Go ahead and make that spell happen.
I think they make a DC 16 Intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Push the button if that makes it happen. Or you do that.
The first one.
I only did one.
Oh, okay. Then it failed. It rolled an 8.
All right.
I'm apparently not saving against anything today, guys.
It's damage.
Okay.
And
I believe it has a D4 to subtract from its next saving throw.
Correct.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. So now the Alep's turn. The one that you hit with a glaive twice, Scythe, is going to react accordingly. That is a 24 to hit.
No, I'm good. I'm not gonna do it.
That hits.
Oh, it had advantage as well. Let me roll again.
Yeah, because it's reckless.
Natural 20.
You can't be critted.
I'm made of adamantite, so
Okay. Well, it hit real good then.
it hits good.
Okay.
I would like to point out both Sylvie and Scythe are immune to crits. So that's a good thing they're in the front.
Okay. You take
Still gonna
7.
hurt.
You take 17 points of psychic damage.
Ouch.
Don't have
Your
that.
brain.
Okay.
Flex tape can't have that.
And then it's going to swing again. 22 to hit.
Hit.
Another 17 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Oof. Ouch.
The next tail up is going to swing at you, Sylvie.
Hey. Miss.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Wow, good job.
Iridia, protect me.
Okay. Sylvie, you're up.
Thanks, babe. I'm gonna pop it.
Go ahead.
I have advantage because of Scythe's silliness.
Wolf thing? Yeah.
Yeah, wolf thing. And I'm gonna, if I hit, I'm gonna smite.
As is typical. It is undead, so your smite deals 1 more d8 than normal.
Yes, it does. 21 to hit. For the
Yeah,
first
that hits.
attack. So that is this plus 3d8 because it's a level 1 smite. 9.
9!
So 14 regular and 9 radiant.
Okay.
Bop it.
That Aelip suddenly slumps to the ground, a corpse amongst armor once again.
Maybe settle down. And then she's gonna go opposite Scythe and she's gonna bop it again.
Okay.
Let's throw another smite on that. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3. Bop it.
How do you want to do this?
Scythe is facing it, and it's getting some solid like mental hits on her, and Sylvie kind of strafes behind it, and she just shoves like this holy glowing halberd through its like chest piece, and then just pulls back, and it just.
It slumps to the ground, mostly skeleton and ancient armor on the ground at your feet, defeated. And that's the fight.
Okay. I saw a little eyeball-looking motherfucker go up the stairs. I don't know if
Yeah,
this is over yet.
I saw that too. And as Ken is like, agreeing, he's gonna walk up to Scythe and be like, play a little tune for her and help her regain some
80 points.
Thanks.
points.
Feels like a migraine.
There was like a little meatball with noodles on the end.
Are you hungry?
A little, yeah.
Are we still in initiative?
No. Combat is over, sorry. I will end the encounter tracker.
I'm just saying,
Still
like,
hidden.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, Doll, is Homer Simpson in a bush right now? Is this happening?
Thank you. So we have a Nas symbol on these.
On all of them,
All
or
of
are
them.
they wearing?
They all have the same order armor. The armor types are a little different, but those of you who recognize armor types, this is ancient armor. This is old school.
Do you think this was like their temple? This tower?
I don't think so.
Scythe
There was no Anas symbol on the outside, was there?
No.
Scythe is going to kneel over the dead paladin in front of her, and she's going to reach up to her shoulder, and she's going to invoke her token.
Invoking.
Okay.
It's a good time for it.
Remind me what that does.
I don't know.
She
it's
just
the token
ignored
of
it.
Anat that I have been carrying around since
Oh, shit.
it attached.
The
itself.
little flamey boy.
Oh, man.
It's
I
a
forgot
little-
about
it's a
this.
little-
Okay.
It's a little flamey feather that has been just sitting on her chest piece for this whole time because she wasn't sure what to do with it. But seeing these ancient armored folks with a Nas symbol, I can't remember. I think it was the Fae who told her that it was a Nas.
Yeah.
And she's like, this seems like a thing to do.
Okay. Did I have you roll a D100 already? Because I'm looking for it.
No.
I don't think so because I didn't invoke it.
Roll me a D100 as you do this.
69. Aw. I guess that's cool too.
Okay. 85. It is an interesting situation that you use this here.
Sorry, I'm weird. No, it's just it made her think of it, and particularly
on.
since the Nas about purification, and these guys were fuckered.
Unclean.
Okay. One moment, please.
While Echo's doing that, Sylvie just thinks idly that maybe if they'd picked Iridia, they would have had a second chance. Ignoring.
Iridia didn't exist.
I know, ignoring
in-
the fact that Iridia is like one of the newest gods on the scene, and these are ancient people. She probably was not an option for them when they were alive.
Oh, got it. Okay. As you invoke this little flame, suddenly it spreads in the air around you. Glittering sparks drift around you until they nestle in your fingertips. You have been granted the boon of irresistible offense. You can bypass the damage resistances of any creature.
Yeah.
Resistances? Does that
Just
include immunities?
resistances.
Okay. That's still really fucking cool.
There is a symbol of a Nah that suddenly emblazons itself on the back of your left hand.
That'd be this hand. But yeah, cool.
Well, hey,
I've
that was
kinda-
weird.
I've kind of looked at it. I will try to do honor to this.
In this place, in this moment when you say that, you've never, reached out to a Nah before. You've never really tried. Perhaps in your life you've reached out to gods in the past. At the moment you feel remarkably alone. It feels almost as though you're secluded from everything else. Your friends are there and you hear them talking and stuff, but you don't feel connected the way you normally do. This place is strange.
There's something unsettled about this tower.
As you say that, there's another of energy that passes through and over all of you. Though now that you're not in a fight, there's no spells or magical effects to be wiped away. But it keeps happening with a regularity every 30 seconds or so.
Do we not want to go see where that little guy went, though?
The meatball? Yeah, I wanna.
Do you know where that was?
No?
I think... whatever? Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana, anybody who's proficient or half proficient in Arcana.
Yeah, let me do that.
It's a whatever, it's a fun meatball.
It's a
It's a little guy. It's just a little guy.
Griffix, you know what it was.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's a
You're,
meatball.
It's a meatball!
Maximus.
And you've no it's a meatball. You have no idea what the fuck it was. You
Oh,
true
yeah.
character.
He
Griffix.
totally said, "Oh yeah." Though.
Griffix, it's a meatball. I almost said it again. It is a spectator. It is a creature that is of the same family as a beholder, but it is much smaller, and much weaker. They are generally tasked by summoners and other mages to do small things, whether it be to spy on things or perform small menial tasks that require magic. They are capable of magic, but not very strong magic. The most powerful they can get is basically second level spells. Mostly they're just lackeys. They're used as henchmen by summoners that are not always of benevolent intent, because they have to be willing to make a deal with beholderkin. That's what you know.
Okay.
Just tell us it's a meatball.
I will not be swayed.
What's up with all these boxes? Is there
You're not more worried about what's happening at the top of the tower where all the magic pulses are coming from?
I'd
Yeah, I
like
wanna
to
go
at least
up.
And where
look
the
the
meatball
boxes
went.
on our way to the meatball.
Yeah, okay, you look in the boxes. Roll me investigation.
I'll just start making my way that way.
It's my day.
Okay. With an 18, yeah, Griffix, you're on a roll today. These boxes are, well, some of them are empty. Some of them look damaged. All of them look like the wood is old as fuck. Most of the wood is deteriorated or rotting away, but some of them, it looks relatively well preserved just by being in amongst other crates. They're all full of candles.
Okay.
Because it's an abandoned Yankee Candle, guys.
They don't
Or the-
smell like anything.
Is that vanilla, you guys?
I smell cookie dough.
Each candle
is not a typical candle. With a quick glance at an 18 investigation, these are ice flex candles.
Oh, that's a big deal, right?
It's a very rare material.
We're rich.
Are we gonna have a ship full of just like really rare shit?
They're not-
just
okay.
like transporting around.
You suspect these are so old, they likely don't have the magic they once had. But you know, with your proficiency in Arcana, that ice flex candles are used for very powerful rituals. That's what you know.
It was an Order of an thing. Or maybe these guys were here fighting something and they died.
Anyway, I grab a couple of candles and go meatball hunting.
If you don't think we're gonna haul all these candles back, you are insane. We're basically pirates now.
Okay, meatball first, candles
Yeah,
second.
candle second. Yeah.
I just
Whoa.
grabbed a couple of candles and shoved them in my
Totally
pocket
fine.
as we went past them.
Okay, you do that. You grab some candles and you chase the meatball. What order are
Meatball
you guys
hunting.
going up the stairs?
Sylvie's already charging up there,
Great,
so she's definitely in the front.
Ken's after him.
Okay, so
Okay,
Sylvie
Scythe will be
first.
after those guys.
Lord.
I'm last.
Ken creeps out of the bushes at some point. Ken. Jeez. Sorry.
Oh.
Doll.
No.
Ken doll.
Are you
No.
saying that you can't tell elves apart?
Yes.
Okay,
Ooh.
from the top, Sylvie's first. Who's second?
Ken.
Ken.
Okay, third.
Five.
Griffiths.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Scythe. I don't care.
I don't care.
You can
either.
be in a blob. Who's after Scythe and
We're a
Griffiths?
Dura?
And
What
then
about
me?
doll.
and then Doll?
Doll is at
Okay.
the end, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doll was very firm about being at the back.
Got it. So as you guys are running up the stairs, this is what you see.
Ooh, 2 meatballs!
Yeah, they are like floating toward another staircase, and when you emerge, one of them looks back towards you, and
There's one!
they fly.
Yeah.
Are you going to
I'm
like?
going meatball hunting. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay, rolling
Yeah.
initiative if that's happening.
Yeah.
fuck these
Otherwise,
things.
Ken's gonna try to cast something.
Well, this is not
If we're
a
going into
surprise
initiative.
round.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. No worries.
Come on, roll good. Damn you, Sylvie! I rolled a... Oh. Damn. I'm too busy pointing to actually take my turn on time.
Okay, so one of them is gonna go before Alia's.
Oh, shit, I have to roll.
You do.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by salad.
What?
I want that on a t-shirt.
Just a bowl of salad, just like right in the face.
That would be very distracting.
Heimdall's really getting good at throwing.
Yeah. Scythe, you go before the spectators.
Shit, okay.
What do? Scythe, you're first. You see, like, you're stuck behind your allies. You can move through their space. But
Yeah.
you see these spectators are, like, slowly drifting toward this spiral staircase. Like, they're in a hurry to try and get away from you guys.
They're trying to run away from us. Shit, okay. What do I know about these things? I don't know anything.
Grivix, did you say what you knew out loud or no?
Yes, these are usually summoned by people of ill repute on the basis of you have to make a deal with a demi-beholder.
A beholderkin.
A beholderkin, yes. No, I don't tell her that. I got it wrong. So I said...
You said
you
the
know,
wrong thing.
yes,
Amazing.
I'm rolling with it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
And so, so usually for unsavory tasks, but they can perform small magic things. They ain't good,
Okay.
guys. They're greasy meatballs.
Okay, so Scythe is gonna move.
Is the magic still off?
Let me check. No?
Nice.
I guess I'm gonna take a shot at
You
this
shoot.
one.
Okay, take a shot. Go for it.
I mean, they seem
Pop
to be
that
telling
meatball.
me that these are bad, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
That's fair. Take a shot.
But you
15.
That hits. Okay. 5 points of damage. Which one do you shoot? Okay.
That guy.
As you shoot it, he just and then it turns around and says, like, "You got you." What language do you speak? How about a better question? Do any of you speak Undercommon?
No. Negative.
Okay. You don't know what he says.
So I guess reload and shoot again. 'Cause I don't know what he
Okay.
said.
Sure. You hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Eight points of damage. Okay.
Gun noises.
gun noise. Echo makes a pretty good gun noise.
Okay.
I don't think that's the one I meant.
Oh. Okay. Is that your turn, Scythe?
Yep, that's action, bonus action, and movement. So I'm done.
Okay. This spectator, the one you shot, turns around, and I need you to make a wisdom. No. Yes, a wisdom saving throw.
If you were 5 feet closer to me, you'd have +5 to this.
But you're not wise enough to be 5 feet
Yeah,
from the paladin.
therefore.
So this is the Quincy's.
A Quincy's.
Oh, you rolled
Still
great.
a great roll. Never mind.
Okay.
was
One
not
of the little
necessary.
eyes looks at you, and a little ray just out towards you. Nothing happens. It frowns with its whole head, because it's a ball of face. And then another eye ray whips up, and I need you to make a con save. You succeed, again. The
Whatever.
spectator
Brave.
is angry, but then flies up the stairs.
Get back here, you little fuck.
30. It is almost out of the floor that you're on. Okay. Doll.
Okay. Well, I can't understand these dudes. Nobody can.
None of you can speak Undercommon, huh?
Nope. So it's like, why is there any point in not murdering them?
Just
Well,
murdered.
I could do a thing if I could get close to them, but they're running
Nah.
away. So
I'm sure you could do a thing, but nonetheless. That was like 10 feet. You suck, doll. Fucking just go over there. Yeah, fuck these guys. These guys look terrible. I'm shooting this one.
Okay.
I'm going to try to. I'm not just declaring that I'm doing this. I'm sorry. Hang on. Hang on.
Okay.
I'm I'm gonna insight check him. We're doing it. We're doing it every time.
Yes, that's what you're for.
I know. We're doing it. 21.
He rolled a natural 18,
Ooh.
but he's not proficient, so you succeed.
Get fucked.
Hooray.
I want to know, what are you doing, man?
He's scared of you.
What's the deal?
Aw.
Yeah, like, oh.
I don't know what you were
Okay.
expecting.
He's actually not gonna shoot. He's gonna say,
Aw.
why are we chasing these things?
I don't know.
I was in a bush, you guys. I was in a bush. What happened?
They're running away. I
Oh,
don't
you
think
and
we
Kent
need
are
it.
the same person.
Oh my god, I'll shoot Sylvie.
Say check.
Do you not? You don't attack?
I don't attack. No, I say, why are we chasing these guys?
Okay. At the end of your turn, this spectator flies up the
Son of a
stairs
Damn
And-
it, doll.
and gets away. He gets up into the next level. Ken,
Yeah.
what you doing?
I'm gonna cast blindness on the one still here.
Okay.
You're just not gonna
Wisdom
answer me?
save? Yeah, just why are we chasing this blind?
Does it blind only one eye or all of its eyes?
Like, damn, how long was I in that bush?
It is a DC 15 Constitution.
I rolled a 2.
Hooray!
Right.
So the
He's
spectator
blinded.
is blinded. Okay. As it's like trying to climb up the stairs, it just boom, like bounces into the wall.
Aw,
No
buddy.
longer able to see up. Blinded. Okay.
And then I'm gonna move forward and answer doll. Be like, look, we just need to. I'm curious what they're assigned to do or protecting or whatever.
You
Like,
can understand them?
yeah, I could understand them. Hold on,
There.
I'm holding on.
you're gonna have to hold a little bit longer. Sorry.
Okay. Griffix.
All right. So let's do the moving thing.
You do see, I will say, in the middle.
Who's this bitch?
It's an eye.
Ah! Oh.
It is a temple.
Nah.
See, I told you it was
It's-
in a temple.
I'm sorry.
You see that it is a statue of a Na who is in the middle of a pose of a specific dance. I would like a religion check from
The YMCA.
Sylvie. Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's the cha-cha slide.
Choo-choo slide.
It's the choo-choo slide. Griffix, please. You recognize the symbol before, so you also roll a religion check.
I'm dumb, so I didn't roll very well, but I would like to use an inspo to roll again because I want to know real bad.
Okay. 16.
Come on, better roll. Yes, 30-20.
Both of you know, perhaps Griffix, you just happened to be in town when basically Flame Dancers did this, and Sylvie, you've actually read about it. It is a ritualistic dance that orders of Na perform that represents purification and health.
Oh wait.
She's in the middle of it in this form. And you see that there are smaller statues all around the base of this one that depict the rest of the dance. The Last Airbender style.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I knew everyone would know that reference. Anyway, Griffix, it's your turn. Go ahead and do what you're going to do.
I'm trying to figure out how to measure. I've broke,
If you hold
Oh.
control, it'll give you the ruler. If you control, and then you can click and drag. And then right-click to get rid of it.
you'd think, but it's.
It's working.
Yo,
So-
you see the ruler?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
hold control over yourself, you can click and drag a distance. And then you can hit spacebar to move yourself that distance. If it's really not working for you, what are you
might
trying
need
to measure?
Reload your
Oh.
screen.
Yeah, but it's kind of like I see what's going on now. Is like I don't see it just telling me the number, which is all I need. I'm gonna cast web on the stairs.
They're flying.
Oh. Yeah. They are not rolling up.
What I will
stairs.
say, okay, so it means that I'm going to give them advantage on the save because they're not touching the ground.
But he's blind,
I did forget that he is blind.
so he might just bump right into it.
Go ahead and cast web
Yeah.
Okay,
because it fills a
And-
cube. The web is not just flat; it fills a cube.
right. So the area it fills is a 20-foot cube,
Okay.
and so there's a drawing thing.
You
Yeah,
keep
it's
fucking
on the
web.
left. It looks like a little right angle. You click that, and then you can click the square, and then you can draw a cube. Once you've drawn the cube, we can move it into place where you want it to be.
Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, there we go. Can you guys see the cube?
Yes.
yeah. That
Good,
is one
'cause I
sticky
can't.
stairwell.
No worries.
And
It's
yeah, if you could just move it into, it's like 20 feet up. Like I'm trying to get it up the stairs, and I think I've got plenty of,
I
opposing surfaces.
I understand what you're going for.
Thanks.
You got him. I'll say he has disadvantage on this deck save, especially since he's blind. He rolled a 2. It doesn't matter. He's webbed. He's restrained.
He just sticks and stays there.
Yeah, he's blind and now he can't move. So hold on, where's restraint? There it is.
Poor
It even
guy.
looks like a web.
Let's bully
As he's
him.
stuck in place. In Undercommon, he's like, and he's like shouting. He seems angry.
The poor little meatball.
Anything else in your turn, Griffiths?
No need to shove him, so I'm gonna call it done.
Okay. Dura's turn. Dura will move up the stairs, see what's going on, and he says, "Are we hoping to interrogate this creature?
Yes.
Then I will hold my weapons." As he puts the dagger away. Sylvie!
Can I just vault over this rail right here?
Yeah.
Walk all the way around. Okay, so she's gonna go 30 feet. Collides with one wall.
Yep. You
Annoying.
know, right.
Okay.
You still have to go around.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna go 30 feet. And then... Oh, so magic is still on. Yeah, the web worked.
Uh-huh.
She
It
is
is for
going
now.
to cast command on this motherfucker. I just say, stay.
Does he have to understand the language you're speaking?
I think he just has to understand a language.
No effective target is
I'm-
undead.
I'm
Doesn't
wrong.
understand your language.
He doesn't speak common.
Okay, well Sylvie would
No.
know that, and she speaks other things.
Okay, what do you
She's
say
gonna
it in?
speak Celestial. I don't know.
Okay, doesn't... Like, the spectator's blind and webbed. He's not going anywhere, so he like... And you say something in Celestial.
Okay, well I use that spell slot
Okay.
as a complete waste.
Like,
And-
eyes are like waving in all directions, and you see a beam just out on the wall. Nothing happens.
Okay, well I'll Misty Step then, because I don't know, man. I'm just throwing shit at
Where
the
are you-
wall.
Okay, you see a web there.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll me a strength save as soon as you land there.
Yeah,
DC 16 strength save.
natural 20 for 29.
Okay, you don't get restrained. You're in difficult terrain and it's sticky.
One with the web. All right. Oh, I'm here now.
I'm gonna give him a perception check at disadvantage to hear you appear there. Okay. He heard you.
Uh-huh.
That'll be important later. Scythe, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, Scythe is gonna move.
You...
And the web is right there, so I
Yep.
don't really
This is
want to
the,
walk in the
the
web.
stair entrance, by the way.
Yes. This is the bottom of the stairs. This is the top.
Okay.
Bottom. Top. Bottom. There we go. Top. Okay.
So this guy is about how high up
He's like
before he got caught in the
8.
web?
He's like 8 feet above you on the stairs.
Can I like flip my glaive around to do non? Wait, I'm carrying a quarterstaff somewhere. Hang on.
Poke it in the eye.
I want to do non-lethal and see if I can smack it down.
Sure.
Okay.
You can make any attack non-lethal if it's a melee weapon attack. You don't
Okay.
have to switch weapons.
Okay, I will use my weapon. I just want to try to.
The flavor is
Basically-
you whack him with the back of the blade of your glaive, basically.
Right, I'm just trying to smack him down out of there.
Like a balloon stuck to a light. Go ahead.
Exactly. That is exactly what I'm doing with this meatball. Okay.
This is
Thing we're
He's a
the
little
bullying.
spider
stupidest.
in a web.
Let me tell you, when I designed this encounter. Okay, roll damage. You get him right in the eye. Just
Poor fucking thing. It's like when I stiff on that moth in here. So
Yeah.
cruel.
22 points of non-lethal damage. Okay. He's still up. He's just...
His eyes bloodshot.
Yeah, it's like water's just spilling down over its big mouth. It's like... It's really unhappy.
Oh,
Wow.
You have advantage.
monsters?
You rolled a 9?
that was with advantage.
Okay, you miss.
I rolled a 2 and a 1, so that's that.
Yep. He's really upset.
Scythe goes, that didn't go as planned. That's my turn.
Oh. It is in this moment. Oh, no, that's on initiative 20. Okay. You feel energy building on the back of your neck. Doll,
It's about to go out, yeah.
what do you do?
It's like, why
So
are
you're like, why are we attacking this guy? He gets rubbed in place and then a glaive right in the eye, and he's
Yeah. Is he alive?
he's
still?
alive. Yeah, it was
Barely.
non-lethal, so he's not like bleeding.
Non-lethal?
Yes.
I don't have anything non-lethal, you guys.
We're gonna play basketball with this guy.
I'm a
I was just-
murderer.
I was just trying to get him down
You-
so we could interrogate him.
You can make any
Okay.
melee attack by describing it as non-lethal, but it does have to be melee.
Yeah, I mean, I have melee.
You just have to get there.
Also, if you have a weapon that deals elemental damage, which I know you do, that
Mhm.
cannot be non-lethal because it lights them on fire.
No, I'm just gonna let you cook, Scythe. I'm
Keep poking
good.
it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
did somebody
Okay.
say something about fire damage on the web?
No!
That also
I'm in
would
the web!
immediately kill him. Okay. Do you hold your turn, doll?
Yeah, I don't. I mean, yeah. In case something actually I think is a threat appears, then I will attack. But for now, I'm chilling.
Okay.
The other
At the
meatball
end of
got
your
away.
turn, a surge of energy passes throughout the area, and all magical effects end,
Oh,
including
bye, web,
blind
bye.
and including web.
Oh,
When it looks at her, she just says, hey.
Yeah. It's like eyes like barely open as it's watering, but it can see now. It looks at you, Sylvie. You're right next to it. It wants to
Yeah.
flee. It's gonna eye beam you. Please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
13?
Wait, it can I-beam?
Yeah, it
Wait,
says
magicking
fuck.
out?
It's got. Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
So it tries
Uh,
to.
It like an eye looks at you and just nothing happens.
Aw,
And
buddy.
it will flee up the
I have a
stairs.
range of 10 feet. Can I bop
Okay.
it?
Yeah, you can hit it.
The back of my halberd?
Just say it's not lethal. Yes.
14 hit.
Yeah,
Bop
that's
it.
its AC. Roll damage.
I also
it
have
rolled
10 foot
twice for
range.
some reason. The first roll was not great. It was, Stop rolling.
Okay. 14 damage, non-lethal.
No, it was 1 plus... Oh, hold on. It was 6. I rolled a 1 on my first roll, so 6 damage.
Okay. It had 4 hit points. It is reduced to 0. It is unconscious.
Does it start
and
rolling down the stairs?
It does. It basketball bounces down the stairs.
She'll just catch it. Hey.
Okay. It's
It's
medium. It's heavy. Like it's not
Strong.
great. Roll. You catch the spectator.
Yeah.
It's unconscious in your hands.
I got it. I gotta tie it up by its eye stalks.
Roll survival.
It doesn't have legs.
Right.
Arms. I rolled really well, 23. I just knotted my socks, I guess.
Okay, you do that. It's
This is
unconscious.
I drag it
That's
down the
grotesque.
stairs.
All right.
I got it.
So when you get here, you're carrying the spectator. Ken, what are you doing?
It's gonna like look a little bit abashed and like, oh, I kind of needed magic to talk to it,
Well, we just have to wait for the next pulse.
oh man.
and probably for it to wake up, right?
I can give it a whack with some healing.
when magic
Okay.
works.
Yeah.
When-
I mean, yeah.
Can you
Or
reach
we
your
could follow
god?
the other meatball.
Can I reach my god? I haven't tried. Do you want me to?
Anna didn't hear me.
Are you a worshiper of Ana?
No, but we're in a temple of Anna. It's weird, right?
That is weird.
I thought it was weird.
We're still in initiative, you guys.
Oh.
Sorry.
Get the other
Fucking RPA
meatball.
got the stairs.
Oh, she'll just keep this guy under her arm.
Okay,
Alright, let's go. This web isn't here anymore, right?
correct. Oh, you're going upstairs.
Yeah, we got another
we're going
meatball to
after
grab.
the other meatball. Okay.
I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
I gotta be serving something.
I love how much we disappoint Echo.
Look
I
at his
think all a
face.
little
He's
bit.
like, I don't know what I was expecting.
yeah. Okay. You guys are gonna go up the stairs, and as
Yeah.
you do, we're ending initiative there. And as we step upstairs, let me know the order. Sylvie's in first for sure, with a spectator under her arms.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She's gonna tie it to her back like a backpack with its mouth facing out. With its eye stalks as the straps.
All right.
So I can use my halberd with 2 hands.
Who's following?
I'd imagine Sky the fish is right there,
Yeah,
right?
Scythe
yeah,
was
I
right
don't.
there.
I mean, Scythe, like seeing Sylvie go up the stairs, she's not gonna just let her march off on her own with the
Okay.
unconscious thing that we want to interrogate. So she
Right.
will follow.
Who's next?
She does look concerned.
I'll go next.
Okay.
And then Ken will go.
And then doll, I imagine.
Yeah, doll will be last.
Okay. Dura will squeeze in there. Okay. Hold on. This is what you see as you
I would
climb
love
the
a
stairs.
beholder backpack. They should make that.
As you get to the top of the stairs, you see the other spectator gesticulating and talking excitedly in Undercommon to a strange box-like creature that turns and looks at you as you arrive on this floor.
Hey.
What are you doing with my minion?
Well, we were gonna ask it questions. But we didn't know you were up here. Are these are yours?
Yes, these are my assistants.
Oh. Were the squalls downstairs yours too?
What?
Swahagans.
Swahagans.
Yeah, there was an attack by some Swahagans, and they weren't up to any good. So we were just trying to find out what was going on here, and we don't know if the what are these? The spectators were with the Swahagans or
With
the
the Ellipse or with
Aliens. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on here.
The foolish Sahwagans awakened the secure creatures that protect the first floor of this tower.
Okay.
Do you know where
That
you
was-
are?
No. Not at all.
So you,
Not at all, sir.
This is a lay tower.
A
What's
lay
that?
tower?
As in, it's on a ley
Wait.
line?
It is
Or
on.
people lay down here a lot?
Do you think before you speak?
No. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. Go on.
You'll find I
Obviously
don't
you're-
have much of a sense of humor.
Obviously, you're not in the mood for jokes. I get it.
No, I've found that my minions have been accosted, affronted, and attacked by wandering adventurers.
I mean, they
Clearly.
could have been eaten by, shark guys.
This is a ley tower. It rests on multiple ley lines. They are ancient artifacts of old protectorates. Why are you
Yeah, I didn't-
here?
I didn't attack the meatballs. Our boat stopped moving.
Spectators.
I didn't attack. Our boat stopped moving. That's why we came here. We wanted to go.
Has
We
this
were
always
going.
been here? Because our captain didn't think so. But you made it sound like it's been here forever.
I've got an idea. We're sorry, and we'd like to get out of your affairs promptly. We thought we were doing good.
I see.
But if we're not helping, then we'd be happy to leave.
Attacking my assistance is not helping anyone. The ley tower, this structure, is unstable. It is creating waves of anti-magic.
Yeah, we noticed that. Are you trying to fix it? Do you need help?
I'm trying to deactivate it.
Can we help?
Perhaps. Are any of you trained in the arcane?
Sylvie points at Dura.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I
also
guess.
points at Dura, and he's like, he banished a Demon King once.
He did. I heard that.
I appreciate, again, the mention, but this whole adventure seems to be your problem.
Yes, and I am trained in the arcane arts.
You are?
Do you know what a cold stone is?
Roll Arcana.
Alright. Just now realizing my character sheet is gone. I don't know what happened to it.
It left when the last pulse of anti-magic came.
I think it
You
left
closed
when
your
I
character sheet, yeah.
refreshed. Yeah. Arcana. Normal. What happens?
With a 12, you don't know what a cold stone is. You've not ever heard of that before.
No. It's like a lodestone?
Can think of it more as condensed banisite of intense power. They were at one point used to monitor the ley lines for drastic changes in the atmosphere and the weave. This one has become unstable. These towers, and to answer your previous question, this has been here for thousands of years. So your captain is wrong.
Oh.
So...
Did it just become unstable? Like, would it become unstable, or has it been unstable for a couple of days, a couple of weeks? Like,
It has been unstable for the last week as I've been exploring it.
okay.
How much banisite do you think would be needed to fix this situation?
If you wish to redeem the cold stone,
Right.
This fox-like creature with glowing red eyes taps its chin as it thinks about it.
I'm not sure. I've not considered that avenue. You see, the thing about ley towers is they're very powerful and potent when they are functioning. This one is not. I would expect
Like how many crates?
Crates. Crate.
Hypothetically.
This entity looks confused.
Like if you had to quantify it.
I would expect perhaps 100 pounds, but then compressed and focused and refined to the cold stone to seal the cracks.
Would you use magic to compress and refine it? Would you be able to do that if we had banisite?
Why would I want
For
to?
offering
I want
somebody else's.
to. I want to deactivate it. I want it to stop.
Why do you want to deactivate it?
Frankly, so I can take it away from here.
Oh.
Why?
What's your name, by the way?
Most call me Tucson.
Arizona.
Tucson?
Tucson.
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 Have we ever, do I know of anybody, I turn to Dura. Does he, do we know this guy from a hole in the wall, Dura? You know who he is?
Dura looks at you and then back at the entity. Dura motions for you to come closer. That's a demon. It's an Arcanoloth.
So
no, I don't know. I know a fox demon when I see one.
Can we all hear that whispered conversation?
No, it was
Okay.
like Dura was really careful to be silent.
Okay.
And so, Tucson, you want to take away the cold stone, or you want to take away the ley line? I'm confused what you're trying to take away.
You can't move a ley line, you foolish human.
Yeah, help me out
Are
here.
you trying to take the tower?
No! Be quiet. This ley tower
Does not like Ken.
is a holding point for a coal stone, a single individual crystal that monitors and connects to the ley lines beneath this ley tower. This one sits atop...
But you said it was bad.
Can I finish a fucking sentence
Yeah.
before
sorry.
I actually banish you from this plane?
Your home plane, Ken.
Yeah, your cat.
This ley tower rests on a junction between the positive energy and the negative energy planes. These ley lines are very powerful. The coal stone finally reached its breaking point. I wish to deactivate it and take it away, letting this ley tower fall silent.
Why?
He gestures like to the air around him.
I know, but like, what do you get out of it? Do you like live
A
nearby?
coal stone.
Is that a good thing?
It would be for me.
What would you do with it?
Make a tidy profit.
So it's worth a lot of money.
Do we have a problem?
So
No, we're
look at
trying
the
to
rest
all
of the
work to a solution. What happens is, we would like to help, but parting with 100 pounds of banasite is no small.
I'm not asking you for 100 pounds of banasite.
do
You
you-
discussed reactivating the coal stone, which would require repairing it.
Oh,
What would you have to do to deactivate it? Like, do you just rip it out of the tower?
Oh, go ahead and try. And I'll
I'm
see you
not
in the
gonna
next
try it.
life.
I'm just asking. Like, I'm just curious what your plan is to deactivate.
Well, I don't think I'm going to share that part because I don't require any help with it. I just
Oh,
require time.
How much would you? How much do you think it's going to go for?
He just narrows his eyes at you.
Was this used to be a temple of Ana? Like, did you see the statue down there?
No. Every ley tower is devoted to an order. This
Oh.
one is devoted to an R. It's part of the old orders of protectorates that use them.
I see. It
Can we
feels
just
like
get going? Because I don't see anything for us here. This
I
is
feel like we
That's the
shouldn't let him.
expensive stone.
I feel like we shouldn't let him take the stone. Like,
Yeah,
and
I
deactivate this
mean,
tower.
I don't know he's a devil, but I want that money.
It feels like deactivating. Like, he's talking about protectorates and protection, and
well,
what happens
this-
if they deactivate this tower to our world? Like,
right now it's what is the word? It's malfunctioning, and he wants to take it away for a profit. And then if he is to be trusted, and I don't think he's wrong, it can just it'll just become inert as the ley lines are no activated by the cold stone. So
no, guys, it's kind of your call. Like,
I want that stone.
I don't know that we have the capability to take that stone, though. Like, he knows how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
Can I speak up?
please,
Please.
Firstly, that is an Arcanoloth. It is a demon. His actions are entirely in self-interest and against the law and order of our plane.
He wishes to take the coal stone, the beacon at the top of this tower that monitors and controls the ley lines. I remember reading vaguely about this. The ancient elven protectorates were known as the Kranitos. They would make sure such horrible entities as Nightwalkers did not breach the veil and arrive in our plane. Big deal, frankly.
Yeah.
If I had my way, we would repair the coal stone back to functioning. And it's something we can do if we have Manasite available to us.
That sounds like the best way to do it. Like I don't want to leave our ley lines unprotected.
It's clear also this tower is unstable to a significant event. And you mentioned being unable to reach an art in a place devoted to her. You are not coming through your microphone. I assume it's muted.
The Durst. He's magic.
Sylvie's just doing excited dog tippy taps, waiting to be told she can kill.
Damn, what happened when I was in that bush?
We planned murder.
The fucking
Okay.
Mandela effect. Who is this Sylvie? She's like, I just want to kill everything. Fuck you, fuck
I mean,
you.
there were undead things in here, and she's a paladin probably.
So let's go back to the ship and go get some stuff, and we'll do the thing. How about that?
Well, if we attack now, while the demon doesn't have any freaking magic, I'm just
That's
saying
cool.
we might have a better chance.
Say the word, say the word, say the word, say the word, say the word.
Is the fox demon? He's actually in the room. I always
Yeah, he's in the room. You guys are having a discussion, but I am
Circle.
giving you guys the benefit of the doubt of assuming you're not complete
That
idiots
we're
and
all
discussing betraying, like attacking him right in front of him.
No.
Right.
Somebody is probably.
Oh, I can hear
stretching.
Sal. I can hear Sal.
What?
Yes. My headset has just stopped working, so I'm
Oh no.
I'm gonna have to push to talk a little bit and just hope.
Okay.
But what Scythe was saying while I wasn't coming through is that I just received a gift from Anna. It seems wrong to let this destruction happen.
Okay, I think the vote goes to attack.
Then I suggest we move quickly, concisely, and end this demon before he gets any further.
Sylvie throws a javelin.
Okay. Before that happens, that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Fuck this demon. He's not even half dragon. He's going down.
He's all right. One moment, please. Okay. As we come to the end of the session, goodness gracious. Thank you all for playing with me tonight. Before we go any farther and before we leave, we must first go to the player's vote for inspiration. So, we're going to start at the top of my list alphabetically, which is Brinch. Who did something that you liked, Brinch?
Dura seemed to do a lot of great acting today.
I don't think you can vote for her.
Afraid not.
Emily's not gonna.
Somebody
I've
who's
got
here.
nothing. I know.
Because you just
Do
Do you want us to? We can
I'll
come
go.
back to you if you'd
I'll
like.
pass. Yes.
We'll come back to you afterwards. Meg.
I think Scythe, like touching the brooch while we were in the Temple of Ana, or not temple, whatever, protectorate of Ana, was just like really a great moment of her like reaching out to this god that had blessed her. And I really liked it.
Okay. Sign. Next. Elfrock.
I am going to vote this time for Ken. Mostly for annoying this demon here in the 11th hour, just to like the point. It was good. It was good.
It was all.
Okay. Pen.
I'm also gonna give it to Ken. One, because he volunteered to help row the boat, which shook me to my core. And then the moment Dahl stepped into the dinghy, he tried to pass off the oar to him, which is also very funny.
Good.
was like, I did my dues. I rode for 5 whole minutes. This sucked.
All right, Sal.
I'm gonna vote for Doll because I found the demon dragon versus elf gag very funny.
Yes.
And it occurred several times and it entertained me each time.
Okay, Grinch, we're back to the top.
Sal, I really liked the whole Anak connection and remembering the medallion from before.
Yeah. Long
It's a
game.
good moment.
I completely forgot about it, so you know I didn't plan that shit. Okay. Scythe and Ken, both of you have earned an inspiration point for your performance tonight. Well done. Okay, as we come to the end of the session, I want to say thank you all for playing with me. I had a good time. And to those of you who are at home, work, or driving, or whatever, hi, Pen. Hi, Emily.
Hi.
Hi, everybody else.
Oh,
We
yeah.
love you
Hi,
all.
Emily. We missed you.
We're looking forward to you coming back. We love you all, and I wish you a good night.
Good night.